the weather vane chicken.
Donate. Who's better, Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
Yeah, true.
What, it's selling underwear?
Team witness.
Whose underwear game is
focuses on the things that count.
On mustache choices? Because Michael Jordan loses that. I don't know what he was thinking. Couldn't somebody tell him that, you know...
Can we do Michael Jordan versus LeBron James in just any category? Like, who would win at a pie eating contest?
Space Jam movies. Because apparently LeBron James.
No, he's not. That was a rumor.
Yes, quality.
That was a rumor. No, that was a rumor that it was a rumor.
Get it right.
You're messing with my head. Get out of it.
Quality and frequency of Space Jam movies. Yes.
Yeah, you can jump over too. Yeah, you got this.
You can jump over.
South Water. I have no idea.
Well,
legendary name, but you gotta go home.
no, I'm leaving like...
What?
I don't know. I was like, what?
What?
You gotta do work?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that all
I
right?
got. Yeah, no, I was just trying to remember what was.
Sure.
Well, I'm leaving like really early.
Jordan versus
Yeah,
Rodman
so I'm not really
acting
confused.
challenge.
My plane leaves
I
like
never
5:30.
saw any Rodman.
Yeah, I was trying
I'm
to
thinking, wait, what's the Rodman
movie?
He was in some like horrible action movies, but
Yeah, as I say, didn't he?
no one
one
what
saw
was
him.
Jordan then?
Bunch of
Jordan was just in
No,
Space Jam.
Space Jam,
there's
right?
such a thing.
Alright.
I guess he has like
Jordan-
little cameo stuff.
Jordan versus Shaq
Uh-oh. This is...
Oh goodness.
in a fight.
Young bro.
Oh yeah.
You see, look at
Oh,
that.
somehow
that changed pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
It's a tactical hug.
We're about to... You're grabbing me in places I've never been grabbed before.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Clavicle?
The heart. And
Get
the
Toast and
Wow.
Anna redeem
Wow.
themselves.
Whoa.
Instantly, SS Rules said never mind.
Boing, boing.
Oh, right. We gotta destroy this thing. Oh no! I was stealing satellite television.
Yeah, what was he
Yeah, green
doing?
shirt.
I don't know.
He's communicating.
I think maybe he's trying to
Almost
communicate.
trying
Oh,
to
this part.
start a
Oh,
battle.
crap.
I've got this. All I gotta do is avoid the bombs.
Yeah. Oh, I totally. Okay, I must have hit his guess. That must have been
Michael Jordan versus Michael Jackson in a dancing contest.
I'll be
Michael
close.
Jackson. Michael Jackson in any dancing contest.
But Michael
Wait.
Jordan could jump.
That's not a dance move, Rob.
It could be.
Yeah, he could jump away from that competition because he'd lose.
Michael Jordan may be able to take crisscross in a dancing competition.
Ooh, because he can jump.
What?
He can jump.
But
Oh.
he's,
New
he doesn't
follower.
jump,
It was
he
like
just
20.
does
It was 20
Yay.
chaos
Yay.
something. I missed the rest.
Chaos Master 01, I think.
20 Chaos Master 01 Mayday said, so that's what we're going with.
Stakes are high. Whoever loses
Oh
goes
no!
to their
Definitely.
Oh, you know, little squirrels and
Sonic
little chickens.
Some fun.
There's
Fire.
a flag
Squirrels and
there.
chickens.
Yeah,
natural
the
lions.
Sonic's like, what's up there? Tails is like, look what I can do. Sonic, what you looking at what I can do? Sonic.
We should get to push him off there.
Oh, we're on the
Whoa, whoa, that was impressive. What the hell was that? Nice.
I'm going to jump on this flying battery.
I'm gonna
Wait for
blow
me.
it. Look out for that prop, Joe.
Yeah.
Michael
Understand if
Jordan
your
would
system
beat
is
Michael
not
Jordan in a
just
dance
precise
off
here.
because he's still
Yep.
alive.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Kane. Bert liked it. Kane said, oh, that's dark, man.
This game is really full of like things that are off
Lag.
screen
Don't I
that can
know
kill
it?
you.
Don't
Yep.
I know it?
Did you blow up any more planets yet?
Yep.
No! Why'd you
I
tell me
love how
that?
that. Oh shoot! I totally.
That's
Yeah,
what you
yeah, look
get
at-
for blowing up the
I love how it
planet.
looks like a computer mouse.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
Too soon.
Let's see, what are other famous Jacksons? Janet Jackson.
Andrew.
Bill Jackson.
Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Jackson versus
Janet Jackson.
versus Michael Jackson in a hot dog eating contest. Go.
What if they're imaginary though?
Hot dogs?
Yeah,
Just the concept of hot dogs?
yeah.
Concept of
What
hot dogs
if?
blows my
What,
mind.
what are you people talking about?
Look, no, he's got a good point. Hear him out here. What if every hot dog we've ever eaten is just a mass hallucination?
I want to see Toast versus
This is some
Brian.
Matrix scenario going on.
Me too.
The Matrix of hot dogs.
I would definitely win that.
Whoever stops pantomiming eating hot dogs first loses.
Whoever's the screw
Like,
this,
they
I'm
actually
more
get tired of going
We
like.
just have to like shout at them like.
So wait, we're going to be eating imaginary hot dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, that will. I'm sure that'll look great.
The bees.
I'm sure that won't be embarrassing for any party involved.
The bees.
You know what? I like this idea even
I
better.
want a gif of that.
It'll be like a
How
salt and
about-
pepper all over again.
Toast is about to do his best impression of eating a hot dog.
We'll have a salt shaker contest.
Oh, he didn't even
I did it so fast you couldn't see.
We can't do because WoW Gamer has to be like since he's the reigning champion, he has to be the judge.
Yeah, exactly.
Anna has a good point.
He's like, his form could use some work, but I think he has potential.
Yeah, exactly. He shows promise.
I will take you under my wing.
If WoW Gamer is watching, he's like,
I hate you.
giving
people
that WoW
so
Gamer
much.
stare.
What about?
Hey, why don't you guys have a drink?
The end.
We're all just anticipating what Rob's
What do we
doing.
what?
I said, why don't you guys
Shiver
have
with
to
anticipating.
catch the rings this time?
Because catching rings is so last year. It's not just gonna
It's
stroll
Toast's
through.
favorite part of that game.
Let's see.
It's true.
And also mine.
I
Andrew
wish-
Jackson
I wish the-
versus.
Why don't you get in the
Scarlet
back seat so you can drive
Joe
more
Jackson.
effectively, huh?
I just made that name up.
People are
Andrew
busy being
Jackson, the
mind blown
president
over the
versus
imaginary
Scarlett
hot dog
Johansson,
still.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
So now I've heard
In
everything.
what?
Rob has a good point
A
though. You
duel
can't
plus
say
duel?
Andrew
Jackson.
maybe all hot dogs up to this point have been imaginary hot dogs.
It's,
Can't
you
prove
know,
that they
Can't
haven't been.
disprove this.
Yep.
You know the duel that Andrew
The
Jackson is
fact that you
famous for?
think
Lost, right?
it exists does not mean it's enough.
Exactly. Brain in a vat.
The one I know is that like he got shot, he got up, was like, all right, my turn.
So deep, Rob. So asking the hard questions
Is
of
that
life.
the one you're referring to?
What if hot dogs aren't even real?
Alright.
It's like
yeah.
it's like when you're gonna go to that
Andrew-
like the
Andrew-
all-knowing
did Andrew
thing.
Jackson die
You get
from
to ask
it?
one question, Rob. What do you get? Are hot dogs real?
I thought Aaron Burr died from that.
I have one question.
He
Are
got
hot
shot
dogs
to
real?
the heart, but like
It like kills the source of all knowing and just dies because you asked the single stupidest question.
Oh, can we do that? Can we have a stupid question
Hot
off?
dogs real.
Are hot dogs real? That's a good. Yeah, I think we all need to submit our best stupid question.
If you had one question to ask, like
Yeah,
I feel like it'd
all-knowing-
make his one weakness. He'd be like, no, because the question was just so
What is
dumb.
Is it the guru at the top of the mountain? Is that
Yes.
Yeah, like you just have some all-knowing. And I said, Rob gets up and he's like, "Are hot dogs real?"
he's
Because
just
you only get
like,
one
no.
question.
He just jumps off the mountain. His life isn't worth it
The
anymore.
all-knowing kills itself.
He's like, I have
Wait,
waited.
no, but that means I would become the all-knowing.
Oh
No, because you don't know if hot dogs are real. If someone came up to you and said, "What's a hot dog?" you'd have to say, "I don't know." Your guess is as good as mine.
Were you talking about the bird duel earlier? That was Alexander Hamilton.
Hey, we got another
Oh,
follower. Yukons.
Yeah, you.
Rukons.
Rukons.
Political
Call him
rival
Rookie.
Alexander Hamilton.
Rookie.
Rookie's his nickname
Rookie.
because we were close.
Rookie the Dookie tree.
Rookie the
That was
Dookie.
perfect.
Daniel.
So we're
Daniel
both
MNG.
right and
Daniel. What's up, Daniel?
Ask
Daniel
Toast about hot
Money.
dogs. He knows a lot about it for playing it.
Money Nukin Gamer. Money Nukin
Ask
Gamer.
Toast about Hanukkah.
I got
Oh.
Hanukkah gifts here
Hey, you.
for the white elephant.
Puppy, puppy.
It's a what?
Noodles free.
Sound like you said poopy. It's a poopy. Somebody clean
Does
that up.
anyone really want to know what hot dogs are? Not what they are. Do they really exist? That's the question.
We know.
Chase, what's your best stupid question for you to ask the guru?
I feel like you can't top what Rob. I feel like anything else would be lame, so I'm not even gonna try. What do you got,
That's
Anna?
the-
This is your specialty.
Stupid questions
Stupid
is my specialty.
questions.
Wow. Wait, that was a real dig on you. You're good at asking dumb things.
Have you heard Anna speak gibberish?
That's
It's the
true.
best gibberish I've ever heard.
Gibberish is
That's
pretty
I don't
insane.
know.
It makes the least amount of sense.
I can
It makes
jibber
the
jabber
least
with the
of-
best of them, so.
Do you think it's possible for dogs to develop a gambling problem?
Yeah. That's easy. There's a
Rob
documented.
has become the all-knowing.
history.
I think the real question. Well, I think the real question isn't whether dogs are able to develop a gambling problem and whether they're able to keep up with a gambling problem. I mean, it's got to be hard to
Yeah.
find a casino that would allow a dog.
A functioning
They have special
dog gambler.
puppy casinos.
I wonder if a dog can make a living gambling.
This is good. See, we're asking the hard-hitting questions here.
Yeah.
If ice cream
CNN
had feelings,
Nothing
do you
in-
think it would be that popular? with
Nothing
breed?
in the rule book says a dog can't play poker.
I think ice cream would be pretty chill.
With getting devoured? See, maybe Robin Chase can. If ice cream had feelings, do you think people would eat it so much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I think that would depend on whether it could voice those feelings or not.
Cows.
True.
What other animals?
It expresses its feelings through
Yeah, I mean,
flavor.
is it like a cute animal? Like,
I was-
or is it
Ooh, wow.
just ice cream?
Wow, I really
No,
like
it's
that
like
then.
it has higher brain functions. Like it knows its own
What if
existence.
it is the brain of something?
and just scoop it out.
Yeah.
Look, that's not the first time I've eaten something's brains, alright? So that's fine. But,
That's acceptable.
like, if...
Like, what if something had ice cream?
had feelings, I would.
See? Maybe it's not an answer. What you guys
but-
had.
But like,
What
is
if it couldn't
but wait,
voice those
okay, My next
feelings?
question: Is
Okay.
it like raw? Like, am I just eating it and it's
Raw
alive?
ice cream?
Raw ice cream?
No,
We have
it's
to back
cooked.
this up.
No, it's cooked ice cream.
You know, I call raw ice cream
Same
milk.
idea of like, is it just like there's a fish in a fish tank and I pick up the fish?
Don't do
and
it.
put it in my mouth?
No, like, ice
Like,
cream...
is the ice cream a pet?
Ice cream in its final state, like its
What is
final
happening?
edible state.
Is,
Rob's the king
No,
of dumb
it's like-
is
questions.
ice cream a pet?
Hold on, is the ice cream a pet?
Can ice cream be considered a pet? No, okay, the ice cream.
Rob, how do you so easily one-up people's questions?
I'm too dumb for you. I tried to take him for a walk and he ran away.
So it's not like I'm picking up a
Oh,
goldfish
this guy.
and then I'm eating it.
No, like ice cream in its final state has the higher brain functions.
But
to
honestly,
be
think of the
aware-
kind of life ice cream
its
would have.
final
It always
state
has
is
to
a-
be in a cold place.
RPG
It
boss?
can never have
I
any
don't think you can actually do this one.
interaction with people.
Oh yeah.
So far, you've described
Yeah,
a
it only
penguin.
hits me.
Knows it's being eaten.
It's got to be me.
No.
'Cause I'm the only one who can like.
I mean, unless you go visit the
Well, this
penguin, the
one's pretty
penguin's
easy.
just gonna be in
No, but
like
the penguin has other penguin friends. And ice cream has to stay in a
Have you ever seen
tin
31 flavors
by
of ice cream next
itself,
to each other? Ice cream has a lot
contained
to talk about with
for
this.
all eternity
I,
until it melts. That's a horrible existence.
So
I
you're
think
really-
though,
you're just
we're
doing it a favor
caging,
by
we're
eating it.
caging this ice cream. Had the ice cream been in its natural habitat, it'd be free amongst other ice cream.
But we make the ice cream.
That's true.
Wanna eat a snowman?
There could be ice cream in the wild. I mean, if you didn't see ice cream in the wild, does it mean ice cream in the wild doesn't exist?
If it's Olaf, yeah, I hate that character.
That's
So
the top of
annoying.
the hour, guys.
It's the dumbest conversation.
What
What are you
ti-
talking
what time is it?
Guys,
10.
Can ice cream be a
in
pet?
9 minutes, it'll be 10.
Can you buy air? You can definitely buy air. I'm pretty sure it's like in Japan or
What?
something. They're gonna be selling
It'll
that
be
soon
10, 11, 12, 14.
13.
Oh my
13,
god.
14.
Good job, baby.
How are you okay?
Rob's like, what's so special about that? You're missing 13.
That's the only thing I got from Lobo.
I think we need to check. We need to check Robin to the hospital for a tragic case of stupid.
This is a really intellectual discussion.
10 a.m. was
I'm college educated.
It's a
okay?
22nd hour of the day.
Education's paying off.
You gotta get your really nerdy microscope.
That's my chiropractor.
Aww.
There's a nature documentary about wild ice cream in its natural
There
habitat.
probably will be on Discovery. They'll show anything on
You
that
have like
channel.
David Attenborough, like the ice cream is sitting there.
Yes, to get somebody to narrow it.
Let's just have something to drink.
It's Morgan Freeman.
David Snackenborough.
Snack and bro.
Unfortunately, the ice cream
Got
has
an
many
idea for a
predators.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Explain.
I wonder if we could get
It
funding
helps
for
you
that.
track the
Oh,
weight
broken
before the
up.
end of
can
the
you
race.
imagine there would be like, an organization of lactose intolerant people who would be like,
Well, at that point,
Speaking of
if
people,
ice cream had
let's
higher
recently
brain
lost a
functions, that would be
major
considered a
partner.
form of bigotry if you're lactose intolerant at that point, right?
tolerate
I'm lactose
ice
intolerant.
cream.
Why does it? How does it end at ice cream though? Could we not drink milk?
What?
We? What? Oh, you're saying would the milk have any intelligence?
Yeah,
Milk would be dumb because it's not finished ice cream.
but it still has feelings, even if it's dumb.
That's true. So I suppose that would just be on you.
That's
That would be your personal choice.
on you, man.
I don't want anywhere near that.
Milk feelings.
Oh no!
Milk feelings.
No, Britt, no!
What?
Britt said-
Oh dear.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh my.
Hey, let's ring this in here. I'm just
I
saying.
didn't hear it, so I don't think the show.
Now we're in the personhood. It's all over.
Dale Earnhardt was technically what? Never mind. I'm not
A
gonna
cup
read
of
that.
ice
to you.
cream counts as 3/5 of a cup of milk.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's.
The heck,
That's some
bro?
sugar.
I'm just saying.
Uh,
Don't say anything your milk will regret.
I think the stupid questions are continuing in the chat.
we started this.
What?
I'm sorry.
Look, donate and ask us stupid questions and we will legit
Yeah.
debate them as if it's like a very
Yeah,
serious
exactly.
matter. I'm not even
Donate
kidding.
like $5,
Yeah,
not even
$5
whatever.
for the dumbest question you can think of, and we will
A debate
discuss
is
it.
And
what
we will have a
gamers have
serious
out there.
conversation
Oh,
about
whoa,
it.
that was bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang, I think I'm sorry. Oh, no, we're good.
You ever
looked it
tried
up.
to scale the bayou?
That was the Mario Marathon.
Yes, it
Local
was.
and Brit. It was
Have
like
you ever
actually
tried to scale the bayou? Yes, I remember that.
Wait, what?
Where Brett was
Brit.
debating with local, like,
And
which was
Brit was
because
talking
people
about the-
people were donating and saying debate this.
Yeah.
And so the debate topic was Nintendo versus Sega, or
That's coming out.
versus PlayStation versus Sony.
Yeah.
And it's like the new Assassin's Creed's coming out. Local. Did you ever want to scale the bayou? And local.
But it's supposed to be like set in the museum.
Yeah,
I
because
mean, everybody was super
Yeah.
punchy.
Yeah, we need to have these
That
debates,
was
guys.
so amazing.
$5 will get you
Scale the
a
bayou.
serious conversation.
Da-da-da,
From
da-da-da-da.
TSG.
Is there any chance that we get an hour-long stream fragments uploaded to YouTube in the future? If there was enough people watching, I'm sure at some point we would, but as of now, obviously, that's not really much of a need. I mean, there may be like 2 people that would watch it.
We just started making.
But Anna and I believe Jagger, they posted quite a few video content on our YouTube channel.
Well, I didn't post them. I did a bunch of highlighting, but Jagger's the one who actually made them.
Oh, he did the highlighting,
Yeah,
he did
his
the
last
editing
week
and
is
stuff.
TSG video.
I knew he had some part in it, but basically, if there's ever something that you like a lot, if TSG sees there's views in it, then we'll continue doing it. If there's no views, then we just won't do it. It's as simple as that.
Oh, this is.
Oh,
Oh,
this is the thing from Sonic 2.
yeah, but this one I think is a little bit easier. Actually. These are- Bow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this one I think we just have to dodge it. Actually.
No, we can kill it.
We need to bring back the podcast, though. We need to
No,
do
it's
another
not gonna.
podcast.
Oh my god.
That would be
Oh,
fun.
yeah, you're right. No, it is.
I feel like since TSG is like such a stream-related thing, that podcast, I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be a live stream thing, but I'm
Yeah.
saying it should be a video
Just like a
podcast. It should be a
stream.
video or a stream podcast. So I don't like an audio only
I'm sorry,
podcast.
I like audio all podcasts because they play a different rule. Like you can like download it and like listen to
It'd
it.
be on the go. I get that, but I guess I mean like if I'm listening to Rob discuss something, I feel the need
when
to
is one
see
coming
Rob
out for
discuss
Marathon?
this thing because I'm used to seeing you in an environment where I'm seeing you.
I see.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But like people on the radio, I would be used to hearing like an audio podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, Tails.
That's inside.
It wouldn't be abnormal.
I don't want
You won't get in
Goodbye.
trouble for it.
Okay, how
Still
about
no
this? How about
donations
this?
for epic conversations about life.
Is it?
Hang up his
I know this is
door.
gonna bring up jokes, but is it hot to anyone else in here?
And hot dogs.
Oh, was it? Oh, well, I think.
Dude, YouTube conversations. Are we talking about video only conversation, or are we talking about the comments are included in those conversations? Because I think you're using a pretty vague term of conversations if those count as a conversation.
Yeah, and then it became a win.
But
Like
Are we on to a new
blackjack deal.
Not yet.
Doing like horrible.
See ya.
Like, no, what are you doing?
here we go. If you could turn
I'm sorry, no.
any body part of yours into a classical painting, which one would you pick?
Any body part? What?
If
Say
you
that
could
louder
any-
so they can hear
If you
this.
could turn any body part of yours into a classical
one.
painting,
Ugh.
which one would you
Like,
pick?
is it still attached or
To your
Wait,
body?
which-
Yes.
Which body part would we pick, or which
Yeah,
painting would
both.
we Okay.
is it still functional? The body part?
Define functional.
That's
Can you
functional.
use
Wait,
it?
like, are you wondering? Like,
Define functional.
are you saying that like does your body reject it like an organ, like an organ transplant? Or are you saying like you can use like your tongue, Mona Lisa, as an actual tongue? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Like, so if you turn your face
I don't
into
understand the question.
a classical, like, art piece, you could still talk and stuff like that.
You're right.
Okay.
Your face is already art.
Yeah, it kind of is in a way. Everyone's face is art.
I turn my
You're
face into a
stuck,
cube.
you're stuck
Got
walking.
deep.
Oh dear.
Your existence is art, man.
It's kind of
Tails,
true.
you gotta wipe your feet before you come
But
up
is
on
it
the
classical art or is it modern art?
Whatever
Your
classic painting you
existence.
want.
Is your existence classical art or is it modern?
It's art,
It's
Garfield.
modern art.
It's cubist art.
I guess it depends on the person.
You don't even know the difference between classical art and modern art, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Name them.
Name them. It just wouldn't be old school versus
No.
the
Well,
now.
Like the guy that
modern
painted the
art.
monkey clock,
Well,
that's
who's
pretty
like,
classical art?
You don't know.
like Monet and stuff is modern art. He's like the father of modern art.
I think so. I forget. I forget
Classical
what
art would be like
I forget what real art's about.
Roman, like,
Anna doesn't know anything about art.
No.
I don't know, like all the
Monet is the father of
He's
the
an 8 million pound,
which I guess
British
suppose technically
Yeah.
is the era
It was
of
on
modern
exhibit.
art.
Yeah.
Not,
The impression. Oh,
but
it's
now
a-
we're into
Oh my God.
postmodern.
And well, they arrested him.
I just recently,
yeah.
you know, I don't know, wrote
What, like,
a
Useless.
something baseline.
Oh, when I think classical art, I think like Jesus art.
Jesus art?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I've seen a lot of classical art on the
Ancient
internet.
Roman?
So my velvet painting of Jesus in my trailer is
Lost
That's
cause
classic,
is
man. You can't do that.
your existence is art. Sounds like a bad pickup line. That does sound like a pickup line. Your existence is art. Can I have your number?
Your existence is like.
Yeah, your face is a work of art.
Also
Can I have
need
your number?
Could you just approach a girl and how much money to get chased to just approach a random girl and say that? Your face is art, number.
You just hold out your hand. Number?
Write your digits on my digits. Please go away from me.
This is pepper spray.
She's a little old for me.
Yeah.
Your face is like art, and that I don't get it, and people should have to pay to see it. I love turning pickup lines like that in a bad way.
Bad pickup. That's also.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Is that what happened to your face?
Did you fall on it?
Are your legs tired? Because it looks like you don't get enough exercise.
That was a good one.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good little tangent we went on about art. I don't think we gave an answer.
No, we didn't. Because the question is
No one
totally
gave an answer
gibberish.
because it's so freaking broad.
Well, if it's still functional.
Rob's getting choked out right now.
Yeah.
This is affection.
It's
in
what
our
you get
household.
for not cleaning.
I clean.
Did you notice how he had to pause?
Yeah.
No,
I-
I definitely.
He's like remembering. He's like
Yeah,
going through his
thinking of
memory
the time
last
he picked
year.
a sock
So
up off the floor.
Yeah,
I
I
clean
definitely
all the
clean.
time. If you would have came in our house, you would have seen me was clean.
I remember picking
Nigel
something up
can
that one
attest.
time.
What?
Exactly.
Do hot dogs
Yeah.
exist?
What was Oscar's
Girl,
thing? What's a
you
pigeon?
are out of this world because you remind me of E.T.
I think Oscar has a good running in this competition with "What's a
Yeah,
Pigeon?"
what's a pigeon?
That was accidental.
Well, that's just lost in like translation, though.
Translation, he was speaking English.
Yeah, but
What are you talking about? Lunatic.
but English wasn't his first language.
That wasn't why. What?
What?
First off, he wasn't confused. It wasn't like because the Spanish and English was like blowing his mind.
Did you guys hear about that like child that they told like what was it?
I don't know.
And so the stupid questions continue.
Did you
Have you guys heard about that
this
child?
This has been our reenactment of the "Have you ever had a dream?"
Yeah.
YouTube video of that kid from Reading Rainbow.
Oh
thank you.
no, he's gone. We've lost Rob.
We're taking the Hobbit's eyes and
I love that kid. That "Have you ever had a dream?" That
Yeah.
one is
No,
awesome.
no, no. Okay, so they call
I
it
feel like if I could understand what that kid was trying to say, I would understand life
Go
itself.
on.
Is this real life?
So they convinced this little girl that a duck was a like dog. So every time like a dog would bark, like she was like, "Did you hear that duck?" And like she went to high school like saying that, and her friends like made fun of her.
Okay, if you get to high school
swear I-
still thinking
that's
a duck is a dog, you are stupid. Like there's something wrong.
Oh, I've heard this riddle. The doctor is his mother. Andy asked.
You guys hadn't heard about that though? You should look it up.
I remember once someone had told a story that how
Fakethings.com.
I heard it on the internet. It's
crap that didn't
legit.
happen. .txt. I remember someone had once posted that he knew a girl in like high school or something that was convinced that the sun and the moon were the same thing. It just cooled
Oh,
off at
I've
night.
seen that. I've seen that.
Yeah, it's like the
Oh.
same
Oh,
thing.
you didn't
You
know.
want to know
It's like
something
horrible
that's
parents.
super special?
That's super fun.
My roommate's girlfriend in her freshman year of college did not know where Mexico was.
Like New Mexico?
No, Mexico.
No, old Mexico.
Like, what is a Mexico?
She was like, okay, so where is Mexico? And we're like, what do you mean? She's
Did
like,
they want? Did she want you to like point in the direction?
Yeah, we're like, it's like
There.
relative to America, where is Mexico? We're like,
Yeah.
south.
That's like one of those questions where you hear it and you think you must have misheard something because it's like
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
How do I answer this question without sounding like a smartass?
And she was like, no, but I mean, like, is there any countries in between America and
Maybe-
Mexico? We're like,
maybe she like misheard or something because there was
Do you
that
think the
video
Rio
of
Grande is a country?
there's that video of like Justin Bieber where he says like what's Germany?
German? Yeah.
What's German or something like that.
We don't say
But
that
I think,
in America.
yeah, I think like maybe
What's a
somehow
battle?
he just misheard it or something.
What's a battle?
I like to think that he wasn't that dumb.
You'd like to think that.
like the
seen
same thing as
Justin
saying,
Bieber?
I don't know how it'd be possible to get to college and
We
not
saw
know.
Justin Bieber when we ate pizza.
Where
Here's
Mexico
how you
is.
do that, Chase. You become incredibly rich, richer than any of us, by the age of 12 or however old he was, and then you never have to deal with anyone telling you no ever again. That's how you get that.
Here's how.
Where's
Here's
Mexico?
how you make
No.
that. Here's how you make that happen. Step 1, become out of touch. Step 2, there is no step 2.
What's out of touch?
Step 2, stay there.
Yeah, step 2 is what's out of touch mean?
Yeah.
Did you see the video of that one girl where like her boyfriend or fiance, whatever, is driving? He was like, "All right,
Yeah.
so
Oh, that.
if we're going 60 miles an hour,
How many miles will we go
I'm-
in an hour?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out if that was like a bit or not, because that is.
No, that was for real. You can
astronomically
tell. Like
stupid.
that was
like
legitimate.
300."
That's like a what's a number for 911 question.
She was going hardcore.
Yeah,
She's
she
asking like how
trying
much
to get,
air
the
was in the tires or
circumference of
something.
the tires and
Yeah, she
stuff
was like, "Are they aired up or
Oh,
something?"
this
Are
one.
they
This
aired
one's
up?
That guy
this
was
one's the
kind of
weird
a
one.
jerk,
Oh,
though.
the-
You've
push
got to
off
make
the
him go all the way
sides
to the
and-
left,
yeah,
to the lava.
What, to where asking that
Yeah.
recording it?
Yeah.
For recording it, I would say I could see doing that, but yeah, recording and putting it up, it would be a little mean.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because you'd be
This
like,
one has way more
wow, who
treasure
thinks she's
esque,
dumb
like everything
forever?
is a sprite. Everything on the thing
Yeah.
is a sprite.
But Tails says Chase encouraged donors throughout the next 2 days to break Anna's heart with puns. Donate for absurd conversations taken seriously and keep encouraging them to promote.
Yeah.
Dang it, I messed up.
I like how there's like this nice speech, but he made sure to slip like break Anna's heart.
Yeah,
And
make
then-
sure-
What's one like made up creature that you think could possibly exist?
Manticore.
Well, then it's no longer made up.
Exactly. I mean, what's one like
What's,
creature?
okay, so what's one that would be
It's
the
like-
most plausible? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
sloth.
Sloths
exist.
exist.
What's-
Unless you're talking about
Good.
sloth.
Good.
Unless you're talking about sloth from the Goonies, then,
Yeah.
which is a good answer.
Well, I think that yeah. I'm pretty sure that exists somewhere.
Hey, you zoologist.
I'm not gonna say where. Like maybe Arkansas.
I remember in high school hearing something about they're talking about ligers and stuff, and I was like,
Let's
wait a
sink it in-
second,
let's
you
sink it
in
legitimately, those are legitimate? I thought people just like combine these two
Oh,
things.
dear.
But yeah, that was my discovery in high school, that ligers and all that
Like
really
Bigfoot
existed.
Oh, yeah,
or
ligers
like
actually-
Loch
Yeah, I was like,
Ness.
wait, I thought it was like a made up thing.
No,
like,
it actually.
a liger.
If
Lion and a
a
tiger.
lion and tiger make a liger like cub, then it's something is wrong with its pituitary gland.
yeah, it's sterile, so
and-
it can't make
well,
more
well, they're
ligers.
always
Wait,
well. That's
so
not
there
what
are
the
such
pituitary
things as
gland controls.
ligers?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And so if they, so part of the problem is if they give birth to a liger, since its pituitary gland is messed up, it will just keep growing for its entire life.
Wait, really?
So it won't get as big as a
What?
building or anything. That
It's like
plateaus
this
off.
massive like dinosaur size. Oh my god.
But
Giant
Yeah, this section
lager.
might-
So they just like
this section
die
might be
because they're
tough
so
because we can't
big?
hear much longer
Yeah.
to have the.
It's
It's
hard to
crazy.
stand.
So they literally die of bigness. They're just like, I'm too large now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at a
People do
certain
that too.
point,
Oh, we let go of the ghosts.
at a certain point, your bones wouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
keep
it's
you
sustained.
full
Yeah.
up.
yeah, but yeah, there's like
That's
photos.
crazy.
You see
It's
called,
photos of
gigantism.
Of ligers in zoos where like the
That's what
trainer
that one
and then the
guy,
liger's
like,
like way bigger than the.
Okay.
Is it
So
considered
ligers
like
do exist.
animal cruelty if they like forcefully were to
If they
breed
let,
stuff
yeah, if they
to a
make them
liger?
do it, then that's really.
Could you
Yeah, 'cause-
clone a liger though?
Yeah, because obviously you're making something be born that's gonna have like the worst life. Like
Well, that's
you're
some-
going to die.
That's something that they're trying to curb for people who are trying to breed white tigers,
Yeah.
because the white tigers you see in Siegfried and Roy, those are the ones that turned out okay, unlike all the other ones that are a total mess.
Yeah, I've seen that picture of the white tiger with like a flat face.
Yeah, with the
Like,
pug nose and
Yeah.
his teeth are all messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see it all the time on the internet. People post that.
Yep.
It's so cute now.
Thanks, Minnie.
Not the
You're
best
a
up. Not the best up one. That'd be sad.
I know, they make me sad too, but he's so cute.
I don't think you know what's sad.
I don't think you know what's sad. Toast isn't happy with me today because I yelled at him when he was trying to get
Oh, no, they got
going.
horns.
Oh my
crap.
gosh.
We're gonna get ghosted.
We're not
I'm
gonna
trying to grab the
Oh,
Yeah,
lever,
trying to grab the thing.
but
Yeah.
it's
They
I'm
turned
too
into
tired.
like wolf goats.
Yeah,
What?
pretty much. Yeah, they're gonna eat us.
Wolf
Are
ghosts.
they ligers?
There we go.
Yes, they're ligers.
They're ligers.
Oh, but
So
I
we
wanna
gotta
see
jump. There's like one
But
of
that's the
those
thing that blows
cross
my mind.
things here
Since
that
a
has
lion
the,
and a tiger can have these little babies. What other things can mix and actually work out?
Llamas and
That's
camels.
what-
Ooh, nice.
That's what Wumbo said he would change the body part to.
Oh God.
That is beautiful.
Alright,
But definitely not stream appropriate.
Animals and have it survive.
Well, llamas and camels can have babies. They're called camas.
Camas?
Camel.
What?
Yeah.
What can?
Llamas and camels.
Llamas and camels?
Alright, what's going
Called
on?
llamas?
The
Camas.
camas.
Camels.
Oh.
Llamas?
It's not a llama, it's an animal.
Jeez, there. I forgot.
What is going on back there?
Oh, shoot. Oh. We gotta go.
Can a cat and a dog?
Let me see, where is the
Cats and dogs
lever?
do shit, but
They can?
they can't.
Wait, what is a zebra and a horse?
Now you
Azores.
Azores?
Zebras can breed with anything. Those zonkies.
You got donkey?
And I'm
Donkey?
screenshotting
Wait, what does a horse and a donkey
Oh,
make?
yes.
Okay, can you hold that as long as possible? You're probably gonna go. You're gonna go.
So the zebra's like can mate with a ton of
What
things.
about,
That's
like-
this is like Pokemon, but in real life.
Can a zebra and a dog have a...
No.
No, can you? Oh
What?
God. Okay,
Clearly, we're
without
having,
going
like-
into it too much, just try and imagine the logistics of that.
I think
Rob.
Rob's continuing the dumb questions.
No.
What about
I
a
mean,
zebra
there's
and a
some-
hot dog?
There's
I'm
some
gonna-
really
I'm
big dogs.
Bobo has a good answer.
I think they would attempt to. I don't think it would work though.
Oh my God.
What about a panda bear and a grizzly bear?
Yeah, the explanatory.
Hey, they are both bears.
They're both bears.
They'd be surprised.
Anna will probably know.
Wait, no, a koala bear and a panda bear.
No,
Koala bears are more
No.
but no, the first one was the better one.
Yeah, grizzly bear. And
People have thought that grizzlies and polar bears have been mating with each other, but it's probably not really the case.
huh.
Wait, I guess there are grizzly bears in like up north and stuff. Right?
Yeah, they-
pretty hardcore.
Good
Yeah.
job, Tess.
Not in like Antarctica.
But there's places that have
Polar
polar
bears
bears
don't live in
and grizzlies,
Antarctica,
don't
they
they?
live up north.
Yeah, exactly.
Antarctica is south.
The North one now.
The North Pole is Santa.
Yeah, the North Pole is Santa. And Superman.
Penguins. live in
Penguins are in Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Yeah, we already
There.
went over the koala's not a bear
Yeah, we're
thing.
risking
What is
a
that?
little more ghost
You didn't
time
say
here,
koala
but we'll
though.
get
At
to
first,
that.
you said the
I said a
panda bear. 'cause
Panda
it's
bear.
Bear.
grizzly bear.
Look, a grizzly would destroy it, but
Pandas are mean, man.
they're like.
They know kung
Pandas
fu.
are mean. Pandas are so
This
completely
is what happens when a polar bear and a brown bear have a baby.
That does not look real.
Does it look like an Oreo?
It's stuffed.
No, it's called a polar grizz or a roller bear.
A roller
Like
bear?
roller.
Is it a Chad roller bear?
Can a Sonic and a Tails have a baby?
It looks
Oh,
like
yeah,
living
that's what we
taxidermy is what
Can
it's
Sonic
Yeah.
and Tails have a baby? Like,
Oh.
a
Well.
simple deviant art.
Oh, we're going down horrible roads.
No, we'll never have another Sonic Marathon ever again.
God. Oh,
Just saying,
God.
according to DeviantArt, yes.
That's where 100% of my research came from. The sample size being
what did you say?
my
Rob?
Oh God, we've lost Rob.
And then Squint's answer was the best part.
What did you say?
I said according to DeviantArt, yes.
Oh yeah. Okay, I heard that. I definitely heard that.
God.
As much as I wanted to.
Yeah, Karen just said the same thing.
what?
Late to the party.
And Squint. And
Oh no,
Ninja-
he was quoting Squint.
Oh, Carmack also said if you go to DV.
Oh, man.
So does that mean Carmack's getting funnier or
Can you
Squint's
start
getting
a
less
push?
funny?
I can't
Oh. Asking the real questions now.
Yeah, now we're getting deep. Let's go around the room and discuss this.
Just rip them
How
apart.
funny is Carmack from 1 to I'm jumping out
From
the
1 to
window?
Karamak.
Oh,
Sorry.
Toast, that's quite a supposition.
Alright, I have a debate for you guys.
All right,
Hang on.
lay it on me,
So,
Billy
A
Bob.
good one, dude.
Option 1 or option 2. Begin.
What?
Which one is more overblown?
That's just stupid.
Man.
Rob's like, that's the dumbest question I've ever heard. He's up there critiquing stupid questions.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we gotta.
I'm done.
We're getting scarily close to ghosting.
Ooh.
Ghostin? What's
We're
that?
Danny Phantom
I'm
over
getting
here.
killed by
I'm
ghosts.
still mind blown that They thought we meant the term ham. I've heard that
Ghosting
since
us.
forever.
I don't care who you are back
How
in
do you
the
say
world.
it? Going ham?
You give away
You
our
say
position one
some
more time,
ham.
I've
I'll
never
bleed
heard
you.
that.
Real
You
quick.
never heard that?
Bleed you
No.
here.
It doesn't necessarily stand for the most
That's from
appropriate.
Predator.
Going ham.
No, I haven't seen
It,
Predator.
like hard as
Starring Coral
a.
Weathers?
I know it's Star Coral. That doesn't mean I've seen it in
Hey, you see Predator? You got stupid.
Rest in peace, Apollo
you
Creed.
gotta stick to it.
Predator versus Alien.
But go ham.
That's definitely Predator,
This is
right?
basic information here.
Stick around.
Can you hold that?
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
You just left him.
Anna.
I'm not.
Anna.
I'm not.
Anna.
Okay, how about this? What
Oh,
if you
Ash.
had eternal life, but every single food you bit into screamed for at least 6 hours?
What?
Wait, what?
Then all you gotta do is eat your food.
I just heard something about
bastard.
screaming for
Duh.
6 hours. What was it?
Well, in my case, you're just asking me if I have eternal life.
You could have eternal life.
There's not
but
really much
every
change going on there.
food you eat ever screams for 6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours after the first
Well,
bite.
well, okay. Here's the thing, though. I mean, not to get all technical on you, but you know, most of our food screams for 6 hours. We just don't see that part.
No, like after you bite into it, it screams. Like,
Any
say-
food, no matter
Oh.
what.
I heard
Yeah,
Like,
you-
do the different foods have different variations of screams?
Yes, obviously.
Well, what does it scream?
Don't be silly.
Does it scream like? Ah! Does it scream like, oh my god, or is it like, ah?
So, like, if
yeah.
you
Does it
only
seem-
ate
does it
fish,
scream
would
like
it be
somebody
the
from
fish?
American
Like
Idol
that.
trying to sing? Like, it's like, does it scream like Mariah Carey?
It
Scream
screams
like-
like
It depends on the food.
How
Oh my
does
gosh,
how
I'm
do
serious,
plants scream though? Like,
Very
what would a
careful.
plant
Are they talking
scream?
like,
They
oh my
grow
god,
a
this is so
human
painful.
mouth and just scream for hours.
Hmm.
Why are you?
Eat the
Why are you?
mouth
So wait,
first.
what if you ate a
Like,
fish? Is
take
it
a
like
bite.
screaming like it would underwater?
But you
Why
have
are you
eternal
eating
life.
it
Why
that
do you need to
slowly?
be eating in the first place?
It doesn't take me 6
Boom.
hours to eat anything.
Because it's eternal life as long as you like take care of yourself.
Well, it would like scream in your
Oh, man,
stomach.
this piece is delicious.
Oh, all it's
Like,
digesting.
Well, it can scream all it wants down there. I can't hear it.
Put on your
Yeah,
headphones.
the thought of eternal life is like, I guess,
Yeah, I get that.
intriguing
Get you up
until
there
you
if you
have
want.
it, and then you're like,
Oh,
this
that's
is.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So, with the case of
I saw Full Up Metal Alchemist, and he did not enjoy it.
So, with the
Little
case
ghost
of
buddy.
like pizza,
Yeah.
does each slice scream, or do you
Yeah.
take
If
a
you chop it
slice?
up, yeah.
Does
Where
it
are you?
scream? Oh, it screams when you slice it.
Yeah.
But what if like
Because the
once
thing is just whole.
everyone's
Oh,
gone
sorry.
on the planet Earth, like you're the only person alive.
Yeah, I wouldn't
So
want
you have to you have to eat, and that's the only form of communication you get with any other person.
You're
Oh,
gonna
see,
be,
it'd
you're
be
gonna be
worth it,
thankful for
wouldn't
that screaming pizza.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, screaming pizza, you'll never leave me.
Or you could just not accept the eternal life.
Yeah.
No, that's just crazy.
And just
You
get the
kick down a kitchen
screams.
forever.
No, it's
You just want the screams. Like, I'm in it for the
if you don't
screams.
accept the eternal life, you're not getting the screams.
I would not want that.
Yeah, I wouldn't
don't
want
take it.
that.
Yeah,
I say no.
You say no.
but at the same time, you would never die.
No, I don't care about not dying.
Yeah. if
Well,
if
you say
everybody
that now.
If everybody around
But
you-
once you're dead, you'll be
Once
wishing.
everyone you know is
Oh,
dead.
crap.
Not the screaming food, though. You know them.
No, I don't know them. I'm not taking this stupid.
So like
You
after
don't know it's stupid now. I see it.
Yeah, it's
so
stupid
after
now.
6 hours,
Yeah.
does the apple be like, you
Do
know
you
what? I've
have
calmed down now.
superpowers as well? Or can
I'm
you
rational
just not?
thinking.
Your
though.
superpower is you don't
At
die.
that point,
Do you
the
have
apple's
other
all brown and you
superpowers?
won't want to eat it anyway.
Other superpowers.
There's a thing down here for the ghost.
Yeah, but
I
we're
want,
running
like-
low on
Wait, I don't
time. I
think
think we're
eternal
about
life
to die
considered a
anyways.
superpower necessarily.
I mean, we're probably about to
I guess
die
it could.
anyways.
What's your superpower? I'm alive forever.
Well, it's like, look,
Oh.
like,
Yeah, I know.
like,
I'm like Wolverine and can't be killed.
oh,
Well, Wolverine
yeah,
has
that works.
claws, though.
You have to sleep.
And well, at least we just hit a.
Yeah,
Every
this
6
level's
hours.
notorious for this.
No,
so,
it
so
did that
people
for
ask
me
the question, what
last night, too.
superpower you want? Flying. I'm alive forever. Like, oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It sounds weird. It's
Okay,
like,
what if?
Oh, this
Immortality.
thing.
Okay, so
but even
people
there,
are-
if I say immortality, it just sounds like
Bless you.
a weird superpower choice because it doesn't seem like it's a superpower.
Okay, this one you can only jump on it when the front.
Okay, how about this?
I guess it
If-
technically would
Then you
because
gotta
you're
hit- then you gotta hit.
it's a superpower, but I don't know.
Okay, since people aren't big on the eternal life, how about you just had eternal like youth up until the day of your demise?
to kill everybody though if you're
I don't know. You should.
Wow.
Brett.
All right, Britt.
What did you
Jeez.
say?
You should be able to kill everyone if you're immortal.
Okay, now that's one thing. Okay, you say it's
What?
so
That's
he's
true.
so okay, so that's an interesting point. That's an interesting point. Okay, so you say eternal life, but do you mean like
But
if
no,
you?
he just said
God.
it's an option.
Never mind.
It's just.
So here's what I'm trying to ask:
So you were the
if
most-
you know, eternal life, do you mean like you won't die naturally, but
Yeah.
like so if someone stabs you, you die, or do you mean
Yeah.
like you literally
Yeah,
would
that's
never
why I
die
said
from
I
anything?
just wouldn't
no,
eat, but she said you had to
yeah,
take
you
care
still have to
of
take care of yourself.
It's like
okay.
Highlander rules, you guys.
Yeah, it's like Highlander.
What if you just drink things?
They scream too.
Yeah,
He's throwing it in the blender. It's like,
Puree everything. Oh, I think you guys
Rob's
cheat the system.
Smoothies for
Rob,
life.
Rob found a loophole.
Yes.
You guys see that there's like
No,
demon
an eternity of
X-Men that was like,
Slim
"Oh, you're too powerful." I'm just purple sometimes. Like my left leg gets really long when I see.
And
My free time is
henceforth they called him the Eternal Smoothie King.
How about this? How about this? Would you rather, if you had to pick one, would you rather have both your arms or both your legs be 3 times the length that they are now?
Both my legs.
But
Legs?
What? No,
Yeah,
you're
because
like,
I have long
What kind of
legs.
question is that?
Because you have
What are you
regular
gonna walk around
arms?
like a gorilla? Your arms like behind you the
Well,
entire
I'd walk around like that. No, I'd walk around like
you wouldn't be able to
that.
get anywhere if you had
you're
your
3
legs.
times like your
Yeah,
legs are 3 times.
but then I
long,
could
your
walk
arms are
around
the
like
same
that Tim and
size, so
Eric's.
You're gonna be like,
I could walk around like that Tim and Eric sketch and go like, "Oh, I got long legs."
Oh well, that's.
Yeah, but
Being a T-Rex.
I mean, people are fascinated by people on stilts who have like an
Yeah.
career.
And they have the same.
Oh, you have a career. Well,
Okay, I'll
I'm a
explain.
professional.
Here's why I'd have long legs. Because then I'd have long legs.
But they're not. They're freakishly long. It's
But
not
long
like
arms,
tall.
how much better is long
But then
arms?
my dream of
long
having
legs
legs
is
that would
definitely
quit
the
would
right
finally be realized.
can I join the NBA?
Because for example, you can even sit in this chair. You
could.
just be
You
sitting
could
like
join the
that.
NBA
With your
now.
arms, it would be really. You'd be like this. You'd be on the ground.
How would you pick up things? You have to like
Think of how many people you could
fling
take
into
over
your
this-
mouth.
Your drinks right here. You'd be like, Rob,
How would you use a fork or a knife?
long legs.
What are you talking about?
legs
You're
are
so
just
fine.
outwards.
Yeah.
But your arms would be like so long. You'd be like, you wouldn't be able. It would be like really odd.
Okay, say you fall down with your long legs and you try to push yourself up. Well, like you're not going to be able to get back up. Very
That would
easily.
be like a turtle almost.
Yeah, but if you have long arms, you're gonna push yourself too far up.
What if we
You can
have,
control
like,
how
extra
far you can
knees,
like push
though?
yourself
Oh, yeah,
up. I'm
okay.
not sure if you know that.
Segment
That's how a
I don't think you could because your arms would be too
Okay,
long.
Okay, you want to see something? Look, right here.
Wow.
Yeah, but your arms are the
Nitro, what
same.
are
Your arms are the same.
Nitro, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, don't do
No,
that.
but it wouldn't
This is a
bend in
family
the same
stream.
place.
What do you mean it won't bend in the same place?
It would not bend in the same place.
This is the dumbest conversation.
I'm gonna have elbows.
So you're saying forearms? Just the forearms are 3 times as long, not the actual.
I don't know.
No,
She made this up. Why are you guys looking at me?
Mayday came up with a good point though. Mayday said, "What if you have extra segments? For the
Yeah,
extra
like
parts?
more knees.
So you have big collapsible legs or big collapsible
You like
arms."
fold away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, you could like fold them in
Now
on
that's,
each
now
other.
that's interesting. Now that's interesting because there was actually a race of characters in One Piece that have an extra joint in their arms.
Shut up.
Huh.
She goes,
Nerd.
Yes, Beetlejuice arms.
Say yes.
Oh,
to
that's
Beetlejuice.
right.
So
Yeah,
what if you would have? You could have like 3 elbows or something.
You're right, exactly.
Space Coyote knife.
Think of the hugs you could get with that.
Well, could you could like
You could
fold
hug
one
yourself.
arm onto the other arm
Right.
then.
It would be like
So
a
yeah,
cure
it'd
for
just be like the
depression.
normal.
Form of
All the
what?
sad people could hug themselves.
It feels like
That
a
answer is sad.
Okay, so if you could be Voldemort or Darth Vader, which one would you be?
Darth
Voldemort.
Vader. Darth Vader.
Voldemort.
I like having an. Oh wait, no. Darth Vader doesn't have anything.
Voldemort is more powerful.
I'm gonna
though.
say Voldemort because I hate noses.
Yeah, but I bet Darth Vader.
Wait,
I
so
like
you want
snakes.
him? You want to meet him?
Yeah.
I like snakes and I hate noses.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Voldemort's
What?
like
What?
angry constantly too,
Have
though.
a suit that increases your.
Yeah.
But if I was Voldemort, I would have Death Ears.
Yeah. See.
True.
Darth Vader has a lightsaber.
I don't like this
Well, see,
question
I'm
because
not
people
thinking-
actually ask this question, probably.
There's so
Her
many-
question, I don't think anyone's asked that.
Conversation.
It's very
That's
odd.
true, that's true. Huh.
But see,
I like how we kind of swapped on there too. You're like at first you're like legs.
Would you rather have no?
No, I
butt or three
stuck
butts?
with legs. I don't know what you're talking
No
about.
butt
Did
or
people
three
move their
butts?
arms?
People survive with no
Are you talking about butt cheeks or actual like?
There are people with legs 3 times the length, and they're all in the NBA.
No.
so-
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's
No.
I don't see any
well,
freak
sorry, I don't
arm
die of
freak
poisoning.
arm walk.
Yes.
They're just
Sorry,
stuffed.
No. What's like,
You'd have no strength either. That'd be hard.
How would you
So,
lift those arms though?
That's what I'm saying. You have no strength. Because think about trying to like lift a bar or something. It would be like it would be ridiculous.
But you would have grown up with it your whole life.
It's true.
Your
But
body would have
lanky
adjusted.
people tend to not lift as much as like a
Lengthy
stocky person will lift a lot more usually
True.
than a lanky.
It's
so
harder
a lanky
to lift
dude, it's
with
not gonna be that strong.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because you have to have your entire
You know-
arm be that strong
Yeah,
instead of just like
Yeah, it would be just.
portion of your
It
arm.
would be really weird.
Yeah. Like, who was it that could
Look at
only
this.
lift like 95 pounds?
You got Shaq. He's freakishly huge, but he's not just like all legs. He's just huge. But then you got Sean Bradley. He was like a toothpick. You touched him, he like broke. 'Cause
Wait,
he's,
no.
like, super
Who
lanky.
was that player? Kevin Durant, who could only lift like 95 pounds or something like that?
I think that was like a little bit of his own decision though.
Yeah.
Like
That
he
was-
just chose not to work out
Was
because
he
he
like-
isn't freakishly lanky. He's just freakishly
Yeah.
big.
If you had those long arms, like, yeah, I need help toning my third forearm. Like,
exactly.
how do I do this?
But imagine like running though, like at the park or something.
Imagine running with long arms, like scraping your hands.
They're just dragging behind you.
You have to run like
That's why you'd have to have
You'd be like all
roll
those
wheel
ninjas.
guitars.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be like.
backpack them or something.
Let's see.
You're running.
Okay.
Did you get the hit you in the face?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I messed it up at the last minute.
Somebody
was
don't.
not
I thought
happy.
Durant could lift 12 times its own
No, I
weight.
don't think so.
Its own weight. Are we referring to Durant as like a, what, a species or something?
Yeah, just $5 will get you one of these awesome conversations.
Do what?
Durant is the name
Oh,
of
man,
the
That
I
makes
just
sense.
realized, why
Okay,
did
it's
I
a
name my-
Pokemon. That's
why
why
did I
Cam
name my
Green was
Durant
asking.
Durant
I was
Durant?
like, what, first off, why is he talking about Kevin
You
Durant?
could put like
Well, I named mine
roller skates,
Titanic
like,
Ant.
on the palm of your hands,
You know,
wheels facing
because
up, and boom, like.
Yeah, but you can't control them being up the whole time.
What?
Think about it. Like, do you control the way your arms are when you run?
Yeah.
No!
Wait, you don't control the way your arms are?
Not really!
Keep your shoulders.
That's why Rob runs like this.
Yeah, he runs like Naruto. It's like,
But no,
his
think
arms
about your
behind him
hands.
the
You
whole
don't
time.
control the way your hands
I
are,
noticed in
really.
the animes.
You control them, but you kind of like, you don't focus on that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
see? If you had rollerblades on them, you'd have to focus on that.
No, you
Not
just
really.
let them, you just be like,
Grown up with it.
you know what I mean?
No!
That's true. You'd be
Okay.
used to it.
You just have
Think
to like,
about when
focus
your
on not like
feet are on
moving them
rollerblades.
out.
You have to keep them
Like,
like
if they're
level
just
like that.
rolling
You have
behind
to do
you,
the
you're
same thing with your
gonna, like,
hands.
Well, I disagree with, like, I
This
wouldn't
feels
want
like
the
an
long
elaborate
arms.
setup
but
for
that
Rob
doesn't,
to have an
I don't
excuse
understand
for
your
a crime.
counter
I was in
argument.
control of my arms at the time.
I'm gonna go watch Rob run now. See if he just like slinging his arms.
Alright, so
He runs
if
like
you're on team arm or team leg, donate.
Donate. That's right. Team long
Let me
arms.
see the
team long
chat.
legs.
I think I saw people in the chat choosing
Yeah.
legs. But was there anybody that said they would choose the 3 times as long arms?
I
And
think
if
I
so,
would-
what's your reasoning?
I would
Yeah.
choose the arms because think about it. If you're walking down the street and some guy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna mug this person," and you just turn around and unfolded your arms and like, "Oh crap, I'm out of
They
But see,
literally
there's a
couldn't
difference.
mug
No,
you
there's a
if you were
difference. It's
carrying
because a
back
person's gonna think that they're gonna get those arms and be like, oh my gosh, no one's gonna think they're gonna mug this guy. I'm gonna mug that guy. No one said that.
What if he's got mountain climbing? He's gonna climb up the tree.
I mean, I think either way, if somebody sees a guy with like 30-foot long legs, 30-foot long arms, they're like, I'm gonna stay away from that
Super
person.
long legs, but normal arms. Somebody could just kneecap you with your bottom
That's
knee.
true. You'd be
and
like
take
an
out your
AT-AT in
sock.
Star
But-
Wars. They would tie your legs together and you fall.
But I've never seen a person say that dude's got some long arms. But a guy's huge is really intimidating. People are scared of a tall guy, even if he doesn't look buff. It's just 'cause
Long
he's tall.
arms aren't going to be that intimidating.
Maybe it's
I'm
like just,
pretty sure.
As
he-
well
He's not
as
gonna be
height.
intimidating. We're gonna freakish enough that nobody wants to.
I would be
Exactly,
scared.
exactly.
I would be scared of a dude long, 3 times as long. But I'd be more scared of the giant that just walked through the door. I'd be like,
I think
oh
you
my
could
God.
fight a guy with long
No,
arms. I don't think you
might
could
be-
fight a guy
like,
with
if
long
he has
legs.
got like
Yeah, I
those little
think so,
nubby
too.
arms, you're gonna be like, look at that freak.
Because you like you just
I don't
run
know if it's 'cause
around him
I'm
and his
playing a
arms
video
get like
game, but
tied
I
up
don't-
in each other
I
and
have
then you
no
don't
idea
crap
what
out.
I know.
this
It's like a knot in his arm.
No, it was like-
All right, who would win in a fight between a guy with long arms and long legs?
I think the long
Long
arms guy, because
legs.
he would chop the guys in the
Yeah,
legs
if
and he'd
he's
fall
like
over.
me, he would
But it'd be really-
No!
But he can, like,
A swing of a long arm would take forever. You'd be like, oh man,
Yeah.
a snack while I wait for
A
this dude to
kick
swing.
would take
Probably equally as long.
You have good reach. That's what fighters.
That would be good reach, but
You'd be like,
But
because
to
we
reach,
like
Dawson
just
was
run
a street
around him and
fighter.
he
I
ties
guess-
himself in a
I
knot.
think
But
the
if
guy
he's,
with
you gotta think as well. You gotta think of a person with 3 times as long arms. He's not like just a big guy. He just has freakishly long arms.
but you can just like kind of.
So he's lanky.
Oh,
He's
that's-
not
Oh,
huge.
right, because now that we've tried to put it together.
You don't have a hammer. Where did you get the hammer from?
So I got this gun and I just shoot the guy.
But you can't because your arms are too damn long.
hang on, I need to reload this thing.
Chase, here's the problem, Chase. How are you using the iron sights on a gun when you're all the way around?
oh, I wondered what would bring guess I don't want to be strained into this
Oh,
conversation.
you couldn't even
It's
hold
like,
a gun.
I guess
or a
I'm
rifle,
lined
I
up.
guess.
Can't tell.
It would just be holding it way out there with the long arms. I don't know.
Pants would suck though if you had those legs.
Pants would. You
Oh,
have
I
to wear a
guess I'm gonna have
muumuu,
to
a
get-
really long
You wouldn't be able to drive. Well, I guess you would have a really. You
Also,
see long
Rob,
arms,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
just stay out of the
saying?
way.
Either way, you would be able to drive. If you have long legs, you can't reach the wheel.
You
If
could
have
drive
long
a bus, but you'd have to sit in the back row.
You'd be like super like.
I mean, if you like had long legs, you wouldn't really need to drive. You take 3 steps and you're already.
Gotta go to the store.
Oh my god.
I'm glad we're getting this much mileage out of this.
Yeah,
I guess if you had long arms, you could just hold on to a helicopter and it would take you places though.
Take me away.
Boom Cannon wants to change the topic.
Okay, we'll donate $5 and
Yeah. Okay, how about this? You have the gift of flight,
Oh,
but it only works when you're naked.
I'll take that. Screw it.
Hey, what you? Hey! What
I'd
you
take
call a
that
curse, I
too.
call a bonus.
You know what? I'll just fly really high.
Pokemon's donated $1.
Oh, nice.
It says, Pokemon's here. I'm on Team Arms.
Wumbo's asking hard-hitting questions here, literally.
What did he say?
I'm on Team Arms for the sole reason that it means that I can be lazy and grab stuff that's really far away without getting up. That is true. You could be just sitting there like, I'm gonna reach in the
But then
kitchen.
you'd have really long arms and be really fat too. So
Then you would teach your arms to help you walk, because your legs won't be the only thing to support
Oh, I
you.
need to subscribe to Wumbo post haste.
he is
He deletes his
hilarious.
tweets a lot.
He
so
does. So you got to
why not?
catch him when they happen.
Oh my god.
It's definitely.
By the way, I'm really happy for anybody watching the stream and can hear this music.
I'm happy for anyone watching the stream and can hear us.
Yeah, that too. I figured
I
that
don't know,
was.
I'm happy for
Long
I
arms or
pity
long
them,
legs.
my
Just go
poor
ahead.
guys.
Oh man,
It probably is.
It wasn't.
we need another question like long arms.
By the way, am I
long
stepping on
legs.
someone's time here? Are we going overtime? Like, what's going on?
I don't know, man.
I don't think it would
I didn't want to interrupt whatever
No,
the
you're
heck
fine.
was happening
Just
there.
keep trucking.
All right, well, if we're messing things up, just tell us.
Would you be able to feel? Would you be able to feel a heart attack with long arms? What?
Oh, because if
Oh, the
one of the
blood,
signs
yeah.
about heart attack is you can't
Wait,
feel your arm like your arm goes.
So
Oh, it's
if
like
you
goes-
had
but,
incredibly long
Oh, I thought it was
legs-
because like every time you have a heart attack, you have to like cartoonishly and like over dramatically clutch your chest.
Yeah.
Ah, my heart! Ah. And if you had a long arm, it'd take way too long for your arm to get to your
And
chest.
the
to do
doctors
that.
can't get to you.
Swimming if you had freakishly long arms?
Probably.
You'd be really fast.
Well, it'd have to be in like an ocean or
Oh
something.
man, that
No,
would
like when you kick your legs, you only go a little, and then when you got to the arms, you'd be like, ooh.
No, like you join like an Olympic swim team and you're in the middle of the pool, but your giant arms just knock everyone out of the way. When you're swimming,
You can just
join by
touch the other end of the pool from where you are, so it's like, oh my god.
Done.
Because that's how they measure when you're finished swimming, you touch the other end of the pool.
But then everybody'd be like, that's not what we meant. That doesn't
3
happen.
times the length, though. 3 times the length isn't crazy long.
That's when you invoke the
That's
air
pretty
quote rule.
long.
There's nothing in the rule book that says like,
Think about that,
doesn't land
Rob.
a 3
Your
foot
arms would
long
be going through that. It'd be like, oh, you'd be like grabbing that thing right now almost.
Hey, so imagine your arms.
You'd be
Rob.
like
Look
right-
at your
you'd be like
arms. Now
about that
imagine
short
if
of
at
it.
the end of your arms you had 2 more arms.
No.
That's pretty dang long.
So,
You gotta keep in mind your arm's length is supposed to be around the same as your height. So
Yeah.
then it's just so each one of your arms, since it's 3 times, would be more than your height already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's alright.
Oh, actually, the length of the bridge of your
But
nose.
that would be
That'd be
horrible. You'd have to
yourself
walk around
against
like
your arm,
this.
and then
You'd
you
have to
have
walk
to-
around like
I was gonna
this
say
the whole
something, but it's
time if you're
pointless.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
not
I
having
was talking
nipples.
about how you'd have to have extra elbows. So you
Yeah,
could,
Yeah.
more
like,
joints.
Yeah.
So okay, I think there's a shield down here.
There is.
Also, I would like to just ask anyone in the chat who's able to highlight stuff. Highlight this entire just block of stupid words. This is something that needs to be preserved for all
Yes.
eternity.
I feel if you choose the arms, you learn to walk on your fists instead
I
of your
love that
feet.
we're still having this conversation.
Yeah, I know. It's.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
It's
I'm
an important
honestly
conversation
happy.
now.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
think
think
it's
you
all
would too.
because in sport, when
kinda
people
like
made those,
de-evolved.
they always walked like that. They were like on their knuckles.
On
And
their
that-
on
that's-
their echidnas?
Whoa.
It's, I had to make it.
Okay, so would you rather have it rain
On your wedding day?
mayonnaise or
Ugh.
maple syrup?
Maple syrup.
Maple
I
syrup.
don't know because the syrup would like you would get tired of it. First off, you'd be like, I hate syrup. Then it would be a ridiculous mess. The other one
But
would be a mess
you
for sure
already
too.
hate mayonnaise. So.
That's true. But I'm saying it would be not as you think about driving or like going to your car and you're like.
But even the same in mayonnaise. It's like the. I guess
the
it's
real
not
question-
as like.
It would smell
starts-
terrible though with
Mayonnaise
mayonnaise.
smells
Yeah.
terrible.
Exactly.
Still
Yeah.
exists.
The real question is, which would be more
Just
ironic
doesn't-
if it rained on your wedding day?
What's the debate
Is it
now?
like constant
Mayonnaise?
rain, or is this
Would
just
you
like
rather
sometimes?
Rain
I think it's just-
mayonnaise or maple
Wh-
syrup?
whenever
Just like
it
one
does
time,
happen.
whenever it
Whenever
rains.
it rains.
Okay.
Water still exists, so you can like wash
just-
your
it-
car.
Wait,
But it's
so are we gonna have like
rainwater.
lakes of maple
I would
syrup?
say
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
'cause
yeah. Like it just starts. Like,
That's horrible.
It was normal, and now it's
The
this.
fish are just all laid on top
Yeah.
of it, like.
I would say
Aw.
mayonnaise just because.
I would say neither.
Yeah,
I don't think neither's a choice.
Does mayonnaise have water in it?
Yeah.
It does, right?
Everything
It's
has
one of the
water in it.
ingredients.
I don't think so.
I think
Oh,
it is.
I have no idea.
I think there's
Like
more water in
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise than there is in maple syrup.
I think that it would probably be less
Can
devastating.
we get that as a quote for Rob?
Which one would be less devastating?
I think it would be less devastating if it was mayonnaise simply because like
Yeah.
if it was like a huge downpour, cars would not be able to drive
Yeah,
through
you would
maple
be
syrup. You can drive through.
Well, that's
mayonnaise
why you have
syrup.
to build cars that can drive.
So you get like so it's like instead of like
Are
snow
we gonna
plows,
have
you
like
have
a
mayonnaise
speed
plows.
racer
and
on the
pushing
wheels
out
that like,
mayonnaise.
it's like oh it's raining again. There's spikes that just like wreck through
Digging
the-
through it.
Yeah.
So you could get in the mayonnaise and make mayonnaise angels like during.
God,
If
I-
you called a syrup angel, you'd be like,
Oh,
you wouldn't be able to move. You'd just be
Oh,
like,
can we
crap.
stop?
This is my life now.
Can we stop this
A
conversation?
maple
I don't want to
hurricane.
hear about mayonnaise.
Dude.
Maple syrup hurricane.
But the only positive
Charlie's
was you would
mayonnaise.
like it. It would be delicious.
Mayonnaise
Yeah.
is nasty.
Though at the same time, being
Oh, I
in
like
America or
mayonnaise
being
on
anywhere
certain
with
things.
pollution,
I
you'd
just
be
don't
like,
want to hear
good
about
eatings, but
mayonnaise
you hear if you eat the
angels.
syrup outside,
That
you're
is
like,
too
cancer.
That's too much mayonnaise.
It's like, I'm not
I
eating
like
syrup.
mayonnaise in
Toast or
incredibly
mayonnaise?
small doses, but when I go to like Subway
Why
or
does
something, if I
it
say just a
rain
little bit of mayonnaise, they'll be like, okay.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
it's
that's
just
the,
like
That's why
Uh,
there'll probably be
a little bit
homeless
of
people
mayonnaise.
everywhere, like diabetes or something from the
what.
syrup.
Oh, man.
like Jimmy
Yeah,
John's
that's
on there,
true.
like they have a roast beef.
Because if
sandwich.
you can't
Uh,
survive
the
somehow,
Huntsman,
they'd be like
the
eating the
Hunter's
syrup
Club.
all the time.
It's a roast beef one.
That's
They
where
put
I
like the
got the
perfect
idea.
amount of mayo.
Asking the hard questions.
It's what I got when we went to Minneapolis.
I was trying to think of
What
something.
did you
I thought
get when you
maple
went to
syrup
Minneapolis?
first, and I was like, what's with a condiment that's moderately
Yeah,
spicy?
well, it was well at Jimmy John's. They got a turkey.
I almost went to
Nintendo
burgers.
Dragon says, of
Okay,
course,
turkey
the
that
ecological
you can
backlash
see
would
the,
be death either way.
You know,
So
it's like a death egg, 'cause it crashed into the
you're all
It's
dying
true.
no matter what.
It's true because no crops would like survive on maple
jerk.
syrup.
Or mayonnaise for that
all the
matter.
Canadians would rule the world.
And we can't have that.
That would be just ridiculous.
Or maybe they lose their power because now
Yeah.
everybody has
Oh, that's
syrup.
true. Now everybody
Oh,
should know.
gosh.
They'll be
Now
like, oh,
you're
you
not-
have maple syrup, so does everyone.
But then
You're not
America
special
would
at
lose
all.
power because everyone would be fat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a big change.
That would never happen.
Hey, imagine America where most Americans were fat.
No, I was
What a
saying
crazy
all
notion.
other countries would be fat.
Oh, I
okay.
see. Then
Okay,
they
I
can't make
misheard.
fun of us anymore.
KMM, I don't want to live in this world anymore.
Mayonnaise planet is the best planet.
JD, they were debating on what would you rather have it rain be? So maple syrup or just syrup? I think was it. Was it maple
No,
syrup?
maple syrup
It
or
was maple
mayonnaise.
syrup or mayonnaise, and you had to be one or
Oopsies.
the other. So that's what happened.
So that's a thing that happened. I'm gonna.
Can it rain ice cream, or can we still not eat that?
No,
it has
because it's
feelings?
screaming all the time.
I forget.
Are we layering?
No, because it's screaming.
What if it was? Yeah. What if it was?
How would you run? How would you run away from the maple syrup if you had so long of legs?
So maple syrup is already screaming on the way down.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I totally lost track of everything.
Oh, it's raining again. Ah.
This is like if every Twilight Zone episode took place in the same universe.
At the same time.
At the same
What
time.
did we do to you, Moses?
It's gonna rain.
Part the maple sea.
It's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna rain maple syrup for 40 days and 40 nights.
I think chicken is more flexible and nutritious than pizza.
What?
Yes.
Flexible?
Flexible?
What are you talking
That
about?
is what it said.
Flexible.
New York style pizza is extremely.
It's true.
It's true.
Chicago style doesn't bend at all.
I'm a flexible pizza.
You could run that crap over with a semi and it will not budge. Even
I feel like that should be a band name. Flexible pizza.
Flexible pizza.
Flexible pizza. Oh, this boss.
So
You were gonna
delicious.
be a big help on.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
walk on fire. I gotta not
I
get
come
hit by
in
the
and the
thing.
first thing I hear
Oh, I have
is
to wait
the
for
maple
him.
syrup
Oh,
is
actually,
screaming.
Yeah, he has to get.
Oh,
to
that's
the-
right. Well, you wouldn't. You're not gonna be a help on this. Forget
Yep.
it. No, it's. This is one you just gotta like dodge the
Yeah.
things. But if I can keep my shield, I'm actually good. If you just keep dying,
Okay.
Can do.
just
Can
die for
do.
it.
Just die for it.
Just
For the dead.
Our frames dropping like crazy. Let me see. Yeah, frames
Okay.
are dropping like crazy. What
Which-
is that about?
Well, this is
Well,
a very
I think Anna's got
intensive,
one.
graphically intensive level. So
Yeah, this lava's probably killing the
there's a
compression
lot of
here.
there's a lot going on.
Okay. Would you rather have a super cartoonishly high voice, like like a little chipmunk, or would you rather have like a voice so incredibly low that people can barely hear it?
Low.
Mayday.
Because I already have that.
That's not nearly low enough.
Screwed it all up.
How come you like those like weird?
Well, it is actually okay. I've got
Frames are starting to not drop anymore. Hopefully it stays that way. We'll
I
see.
think it's just the. Oh, yeah, it's level 2 is crazy.
I'm gonna click this
Well,
just in
too
case
far.
it needs
Oh.
to be the
I think I should
focus.
super high because then you could probably like get somebody.
Speaking
to
of
pay
super high,
Yeah,
these questions.
you could have a voice. You could have a voice acting job.
Plus,
That's
you
true.
could,
I'm trying to- I'm trying to think
constantly scare people.
some-
by
But then again, you could probably have a voice acting voice with a super low.
Just channel your inner idiot.
everything bad is your fault.
Ashley does that voice all the time, so it's basically like she has that voice already.
What?
Said you make that voice all the time. So.
I know. Usually I wait until Rob's trying to sleep.
Or Toast is trying to get
Something
rings.
you- Yeah, or Toast is trying to do something productive.
Okay, so I got a question.
Okay.
This question may fail me as I ask it, so bear with me. So you can eat anything you want, and you won't get fat.
Okay.
But you will feel the effects of the food when you eat it. So, like, you know, if you ate, like, you know, a bunch of things, then you'll still feel like you ate a bunch of things, and you'll feel that miserable. The thing is, if you take this, you have to eat 100 of whatever you eat.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
So, a nice burger that you want to eat, you have to eat 100 of it, otherwise...
You'll get, if you eat 99, you get fat. If you eat 100,
Well, no,
you
it's
get
like it's like a thing. It's like a fact of nature. Like, and once you've eaten one of it, you will eventually, within a span of time, have to eat 100, or you will die.
Okay.
Wait, within how long though?
Let's say an hour.
Oh,
An hour?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep. Yeah,
Your
that's the rules.
Your
No,
productivity
I'm not
would go down the
But wait a
freaking.
minute.
I would
Heck
say
no.
eat like a
How much
grain
do
of rice or something.
professional eaters get paid?
Now, keep in
That's
mind, you will
true.
feel
Oh, man,
you will
that's
feel
true.
miserable,
Yeah.
but you won't get fat from it.
Okay.
Oh,
so
well, that's
I'm not.
Yeah, I
No.
So
understand.
I will.
No.
feel
That's not
full
worth it.
After
No.
like, if I get like you know.
But keep in mind, like, it's 100 pieces of it. So, like, if you ate rice, you could only eat 100 grains of rice.
What about burgers? Or does it? Like,
You'd have to eat 100 burgers.
What if I like cut a sliver
It's
of a
purely
burger?
Yeah, does that
cosmetic.
count or
Screw
not?
that.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
You
Yeah,
feel
if
every
I eat
time you ate it, it'd be like
1/100th of a
torture.
burger and
Yeah.
stop.
All right.
Wait,
No,
Just
it's
for
one
myself
item
now.
of whatever it is. So if you're eating a burger, you have to eat 100
But I
burgers.
would eat a rice. So would I have to eat 100 bowls of rice?
No, you'd have to eat 100 grains of rice,
But only 100.
but only 100.
Oh man, then that would suck.
Well, if you're
too.
only eating rice in the first place, then you're not gonna get fat.
Yeah.
I might be able to do chicken nuggets if I was hungry enough.
No,
I don't think I
wouldn't
would
do
take
that.
this.
You would be like,
I would
gotta-
definitely not take this.
No.
Okay, that wasn't.
No.
Okay, that wasn't
Yeah,
goofy
I got-
enough to.
No, I mean, I
for
like.
you to- No, I was trying to think of one that
It
was
made
brutal.
sense.
Okay.
Let's see.
I liked it. I liked it.
I was trying to think of one that was like the
100 pieces of
Can you
sushi
grab
in
that
30
real
minutes.
quick?
You would definitely
Whoa.
have what's it called?
I think I could eat 100 pieces of sushi.
Man, you guys are like racing to food poisoning.
No, I would
Sushi doesn't food.
Okay, this one is actually. I'm stealing
Want
this
to
one
bet?
from.
Ask Brett about that one.
I'm stealing this one from a
What?
comic.
So you don't get food poisoning from sushi.
But if you eat whatever you
can.
want and you don't get fat, same here. But every time you eat it,
But
you know
depends where
exactly
you-
what
well, he
happened
ate it
in the
all
life
you
of
can
that
eat
food.
sushi.
Oh
Oh
dear.
gosh.
So like if you ate lamb, you would see that lamb's entire life.
Oh no.
If you ate a carrot, you would see
Well,
that
that's
carrot's
And
fine.
what
entire
was the
life.
reason for this?
Sitting
What
in
would
the
you
dirt
take?
forever.
Yeah.
It's the same
I'm
rules, like you
so
wouldn't get
bored.
fat from it.
Oh, okay. Seriously.
I would be if I like got that pushed
Oh
upon
my
me. I
God.
would be a vegan.
Yeah, that'd be terrible
Because it's not exactly, but that's actually the
No,
plot to
no,
the comic book
see,
too.
snap.
If you
So-
eat
Taylor got here
broccoli,
just
you
in
have to
time.
watch
They
that
call
piece
him
of broccoli
a
grow up
sibo,
from
like
out
what
of
is
the
it,
ground. So-
sibopathic.
Whatever you do,
The idea is that anything
I would
he
not
eats,
take
he
toast
knows,
to deal.
What did you
he
use
knows
this
like what
one?
happens.
If you consume something, you will never get fat. You'll never like gain weight from it. But you have to see like its life experience. For example,
Like you'll
if you-
know it,
if
like
you like a
psychically.
burger,
Whoa.
you would just like you would instantly have the
That's
knowledge of that
crazy.
cow's life experience. That would
Yeah.
suck because you would
Whoa,
kill
whoa,
yourself
whoa,
from
whoa, whoa,
depression.
whoa. What if you ate
Some
people?
people go insane.
Yeah, you would
Ooh,
definitely
that'd
go
be so
insane.
interesting.
So that's the thing. I stole this from a comic book called Chew, which that's actually the plot. He can like anything time he eats anything, he psychically knows what happened to that food, and that's how he catches like murderers. Like he ate food at a place. And
Oh,
this is
I
also
was
in a,
eating the murderer.
this is also in a universe where like eating meat is outlawed for comic book reasons. But that's the thing. Like he
Laser on.
eats like he finds out like that basically this place is
Wait, I
serving
want to.
people.
Can you give me a scenario where he ate something that now he found the bad guy? Because I can only see eating the victim to find out who the
Well,
bad
they
guy
go to a
was.
secret place where they
That's what
serve
he does.
meat. It's like a speakeasy for meat, basically.
Yeah.
And then he finds out, like, from the cooking, like, he saw it being cooked, and he found, like, the person who cooked it.
Chew is
okay.
good. Who wrote Chew?
I forget his name. But
Was it Scott?
Anyways, I don't want to derail the goofiness
I'm
with my
stuck to
discussion.
Knuckles.
No, it's Stephen King's.
Oh, just like my fanfic.
Stephen King's son.
This
I
is
think.
not
is the
supposed to
one
be
that-
okay.
happening.
How about this?
Sonic's like, what the heck?
You could have unlimited
I
hot,
can't have him. I love him.
hot fresh Olive Garden
Ah,
breadsticks
get outta here.
whenever,
There we go.
whenever you will it, whenever you want it. I think I'm gonna say. But in order to do
Will
this,
it.
you must eat a caramel spoon every day.
What?
A caramel spoon? A spoon of caramel?
This is like KM Green. This is the scenario that he pitched.
That doesn't
a
sound
spoon
like
of caramel?
that doesn't sound like a downside to me.
Sounds like a win-win.
I
What's
don't
the bad thing
understand
about
what.
this?
No,
Well,
we
caramel
killed
spoon does-
Knuckles. He's dead forever.
It is a little. It would be a
Wait,
little brutal.
one caramel spoon every day? Like, how long would that take to kill you?
Well, like a spoon of caramel or a spoon of, like, Mount Carmel, like the place?
A spoon of caramel.
Oh my gosh, that
Caramel.
shoe.
Oh, you took my emerald.
Sure, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
air guitar to you.
It's supposed to be good, though.
Yeah, I know,
Bonk.
but is it $80?
Bonk.
Wait, no.
Volume
Is
good?
that the first
Bonk.
volume?
He's like,
Hold
oh,
on,
you
yeah.
can't take it.
Speaking
Oh, yeah.
of things that are
I would not. It would not be
Happy
worth it to have
ability.
unlimited
Look at he just
breadsticks.
clinging
I would
to
not
it.
be doing a
He doesn't
caramel
want him
spoon
to
every
take
day.
it. He said.
All right, how about this?
We just
You had the ability to tell when anybody was lying,
Okay.
but
Really?
you yourself are unable to lie under any circumstance.
I take
Oh,
it.
Wait, what was it?
That's a good one.
I do it.
What
You
was
can
it?
tell.
For
You
the
can tell if
government.
anyone's lying, but you yourself cannot lie under any
I
circumstances.
Actually,
don't.
pretty
I don't
cool. That'd be a
lie.
really cool
I don't
setup
lie
for a
anyway.
I don't think
actually.
your government would have you working for him if you can't tell a lie. They would be like,
But-
we're not hiring this guy.
Yeah.
They would just like control who you could speak to is what
Yeah.
they would do. I mean, you wouldn't just be
Yeah, but
allowed
if
to
you
like
ever
wander
Well, that's if
attain-
people find out that that's the case with you.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Well, wait. Are you the only person with this
I think
power
it's
on
like
the
draining
in the
water.
world,
So what was the power?
or do
You have
other
to
people
find
have
out,
this power?
yeah.
The power was that you can tell whenever a person's lying, but you yourself can never lie.
You know, that is actually like no joke, a really good idea for a book, like a character. That's actually really cool.
I patented it just now, so I'm writing it.
I patented books.
So, could you put like?
So
isn't
does
that
sarcasm
space on
count,
the side?
Squid?
Maybe like,
Like, where does sarcasm?
Oh,
fit?
does
Thanks
sarcasm
to
count?
Sonic
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Anything I'm
somewhere
telling
up
the
there.
truth on that I don't want people
Top-
to know is the
yeah.
truth. I'm
For the
just
purposes
afraid
of the
it's
ability,
Add
you can
title.
only say that what they said is not true.
What? No, I mean like
What do you
if
want to say?
if I were to be sarcastic, like could I be sarcastic?
Thank you,
Would that
Sonic.
count?
Or
Yeah, that would you'd have to kind of figure out like what
You
the
are
rules
unable to
for.
say something that is not true.
So, but like if I wanted to say something
So you're
that
like
was
Jim
true,
Carrey and Liar Liar.
What do you
yeah.
decide?
But if I
You
wanted,
can't say the pen is red if it's a blue pen.
yeah, but like, what if I wanted
It's
to?
like that liar.
Like, could I say something that
That's
was
literally
true
what I
that I
just
didn't want people
Oh, I
to
was-
know was
I
true?
did
So I
too.
just phrased it really sarcastically, so they wouldn't know.
thanks.
Like,
and just put
yeah,
thanks,
sure, we
exclamation
have
mark,
new.
and then-
Yeah, I really liked
Oops.
this show. Really.
And then
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
would I
sure,
be able to do that?
exclamation mark.
Okay,
It's true.
And then put.
Well, actually, let's
enter.
put an interesting spin on that. You can
Enter?
do that, but
Yeah.
only if
On a
the
different
person
one, so it goes
who you're saying it
vertically.
to
It doesn't
would
wanna
be
be.
able to know, like recognize that it is
So you
sarcasm.
just write
If
something
they
Okay.
can't,
See,
then
that-
you can't
See,
say
that's
it.
more of a reactive
Do
ability.
a different one.
Yeah,
think
exactly.
you,
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's already a reactive ability because
Here's-
it's like not true.
Here's a
Get over here and
question.
type it out.
Okay, I got one.
So
What
they just
if-
have to realize it.
What if you could never,
No, the
or you
color
you
of the
never
flag.
had to sleep, but you only lived to be 60 years old?
Exclamation mark.
No,
That's-
I love sleeping.
I think that's pretty much my life anyway.
No, I don't think it is. 60 years old?
That
That's not
pretty
the
much
life.
describes me.
I never sleep, and I'm probably gonna die at 60.
All right.
Top right hand.
Probably
corner.
because these things
Oh,
might be
but-
related.
oh,
You
yeah.
could never sleep. You had unlimited energy.
Oh, we're gonna,
Where-
we're
where are we
gonna
putting-
fight,
why don't we just put it
Top
here?
right-hand
We're gonna fight Metal
corner.
Sonic being the first
Because
one.
we might get more websites on the right.
Which I think
Oh, I
is
see.
But you didn't have to.
Yeah, and then
Like,
the
you'd
second,
have
the
energy,
second time we
too.
fought him, I was
Yeah,
trying to say
I mean,
we were
right.
doing
Well, all
Sonic
my
3, but
friends
one,
are
he does the whole
asleep.
spinning
Okay,
thing.
well,
and
it's
then
only
I-
Sonic
yeah.
HQ does that.
Yeah, I
You
should
could be
fuck that to
productive. You
Oh, well.
could get stuff done. You'd have energy to do it.
All right. You can read minds, but everybody knows you. If you read a mind, they know you're reading their minds.
Oh.
that.
Or
Oh,
you can
that's
read
Make sure
minds,
it's black.
but your thoughts
Change the flag.
are just like telecast to the world. Everybody can hear your internal thoughts.
Nope.
Yeah, that'd not be
Because
worth
then they
it.
would know what I was thinking, and that would suck for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once you gain the information of what they were just thinking, you probably would not think something
I
that's
still-
necessarily the best.
I think
Man, this guy's
the.
Like, this guy's a weirdo.
Did you hear mine though, Chase?
What was that?
Then they would know about all the
You
people I
could-
killed. I mean,
you
I
didn't-
choose not to
like,
answer.
You don't have to sleep. You have unlimited like energy. but you only lived to be 60 years old.
And then
Like you didn't have to sleep at all.
you have unlimited. Yeah, that would be a good deal to take because you would definitely gain a lot of time.
And then,
So Chase would
Depending
take it.
on who it is.
No, you
productive
definitely
would you
sleep.
make a new one.
You
on
sleep.
In that bottom
Do what?
In that bottom space, put raising money for rocking a shot.
Maybe it has a
Where?
Like,
What was it?
right below the game.
No,
Okay.
his counter argument is that you can be more productive.
Yeah.
doing what?
I don't know.
Digging graves.
The time that you would,
Writing.
Oh, here we go.
Great.
Yeah.
the time that you would gain would be, you would have a lot more time.
God, Jesus.
You don't have any fatigue?
Yeah.
You don't have any
Oh,
fatigue.
it's the exact
that-
same one.
Take that in a
I'd take it in a
heartbeat.
heartbeat.
It'll be such a good deal.
Like you never get tired.
Plus, after you're 60,
take
let's
it
be
in a
real. Life's all downhill from
Well,
there.
like,
60.
Sorry to our
60's
60 plus
young.
viewers.
no
Well, you really put it in perspective. You're on work for 4
no
years.
fatigue.
Yay, definitely wrote over.
So you took from that.
But I love that.
Like, but we
No
love
fatigue is different from no sleepiness.
Yeah.
Are you not feeling fatigue or are you not getting sleepy?
Yeah, that's different.
Either.
You're sleepy because you require.
No,
like-
because
No,
there's
it's different.
exhaustion and then there's just being tired. Like, if you...
Well, he said unlimited
Yeah,
energy,
Yeah, you have
which
unlimited
that's
energy.
which that I
At
think
first
is.
you said you never
I
have to
think I
sleep.
couldn't deal with like my brain just being on.
Yeah, I think it would make me insane.
I think it'd make you insane because you get exhausted, but you wouldn't ever have that moment where you're like, I just need to lay down.
I don't have that problem. Why is this a problem for you?
Yeah, that's when you think through these ideas so much, you'd have to think like your body would have to be different because your
Yeah.
brain would have to have another way to kind of reboot.
like that will
Aside,
That's
except for sleep.
I can lower or higher my cholesterol. Why would you ever raise your cholesterol?
If you have a child...
So
guess
I can
what?
lower it.
So I can lower
So
it.
lower it again, yeah.
What was that from?
Like,
Okay, so just
Oh, the
imagine
opposites
this,
are out.
alright? You get married, and like your spouse is sleeping, and you're sitting there in the corner, like...
That's
Yeah,
true.
they
You
wouldn't
wouldn't have
wake up.
anything you could do. You could
And-
just be like,
Yeah, but
could
why would
do
you spend your
anything.
time creepily staring at her? You could like,
What else are you
That's
gonna
why
do?
you could make
Well,
them.
because you're Edward Cullen.
I
You
was
could
about to
build
say-
a house.
But
I was about to say that
Rocky
too.
H.net.
If you have
What's
a
that?
child, guess what? You're on baby
according
duty
to
all
Twitter,
day.
That's
that's
true.
the most romantic.
Yeah,
Where?
but you don't
That's
care.
what I
You have
said.
unlimited
.net.
energy.
Oh,
you could
Rocky
read a
H.
book. You could read so many books.
Should I put
in
it
that
afterwards?
time.
Or-
You
Could.
could read all
You
of
could
them.
write so many books during that time.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
That
read all the books,
or you
but
could
your
work at night
glasses
and you have
break like
all
in
day to spend with her.
That's what I said.
You would like, yeah, you would never be away.
We're eventually just gonna start naming Twilight its own episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can fly
Here's
anywhere
what
you
one
want,
more
but there's
said.
always something on the
You would
plane.
gain
So
8
much
hours
here.
a day.
You're going in circles.
Free
Which
plane
is
tickets for life, but there's always a ground.
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
fine.
So you'd
You're-
gain
you're
an
going
extra
in
20
circles.
years.
I know,
Basically,
I'm
if you
trying to
never
get out of
sleep.
it.
So it'd be like you're living
I messed
80
it up.
years, but
I
you
can
like
help you get up
live
here.
all
Oh,
of it.
that's
You
right.
It also
never
depends on
go
the
to
person
sleep.
too. I think I've slept that already.
Yeah.
Oh, Barn.
80 years.
Brett, is that right?
Does it say RockyH.net?
Yeah.
I've never looked at it.
By looking at a
No.
person,
I can help you get.
by looking at a person,
I'm
you
trying
know
to
their
get to where
their
you're
ideal romantic partner in the world, like their soulmate. But the other side of it is you have to tell them.
Oh dear.
What?
I would tell them because that would be hilarious.
See, I would feel like not only would you know their ideal romantic partner, you know the fetishes.
Okay.
See, I wouldn't take it then.
All right.
That would definitely not work.
Rate it in now, kids.
Whoa. Why would you want that?
If I
Yeah, that one seems pointless.
if I knew what someone's ideal romantic partner was, I would definitely take that because then like that could cause so much like pain to people and that would just be hilarious to me.
Okay,
Like,
here's another one.
but-
You're generally a good person in this
Screw it then.
Good
That's
and
not very
decent.
fun. Moral conundrums.
You're
That's
generally a
beneath me.
good person.
I got one.
Okay.
What's that?
Every time you read a Twilight book, don't age for a year.
Yeah.
Well, mentally, that's already
yeah.
the case in a lot of people.
You don't
This
age.
is
So
great.
you
I
just
ever
have to
tell
read
Brad
one
about this
Twilight
book?
book a year.
This is like the most wonderful romantic book that guy
Lotus
likes.
said every time you read a Twilight book, you gain a year on
You
life.
just have to
Also-
read one book a year and you live
You
Also,
for
don't. Oh, you don't age for a year.
yeah.
Man, I could write so many hilarious
Yeah.
posts
I
about
take that
Twilight.
deal, though. Mentally, it would be something.
Well, then every
I would
year,
take it
every
easy
year
like
of that
that.
would be the year I read a Twilight book, and those aren't good years.
Yeah, is that really a life at that point?
I mean, you spend
The
a
living
week
will
reading
envy
a
the
book,
dead.
and then you're done.
It could be worse. You could have picked like
A week?
Shades of Grey or something.
And would it
Yeah,
have
that
to be
would be
Twilight, or
realistic.
could I read something other
Okay.
some other
there's
book
how-
of Stephanie
there's how
Meyer's
many, days are in a
oeuvre-
week, about a
oeuvre.
couple.
Yeah, it has to.
Wasn't
If
a
you're
couple.
a slow reader, 7 days to read a book, that's
That is a good deal. It's a good trade-off.
Whoa! Oh no, metal sign.
Whatever.
got this.
Yeah, you definitely gotta take that deal.
Oh, he looks so much.
Though after like
Looks so much
the
more
50th time you read it, you'd be like, here we go again.
I mean,
But then again, that's 50
Well,
years.
every
Yeah,
year
after
you could
50,
read
you're
a
like, you know
different
what?
book.
No,
At least.
I
It doesn't have to
actually
be the
want
same
eight.
book.
That's true.
I would just
Oh,
take a
man.
month and just read it over and over and over again. And be like,
Because at
"Alright."
what point are you
You're like, sweet, I'm never gonna age.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it
times
now.
I've read this, but I'm done.
Then,
Yeah,
then
do
as you walk out the
previous-
door, a car
do
hits you.
previous times you've read it
Spend
count.
that
It's like
month for
City
no
of
reason.
I'm asking for a friend.
No, because then you're gonna go to an interview. It's like you are 50, but
Okay,
you look 17.
I have one once we're
That's a
open
good
for
problem.
discussion.
Yeah,
At least they were
exactly.
like, oh, get out of my office.
No, you would read. You wouldn't like stop it at like 17. You'd probably want to get to like 25 or something.
That's a really good point. You wouldn't even
Yeah.
have to start the book for a while, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
got
still,
some time
okay,
to spend.
fine. You go into an interview. They say, "Oh, you're 50 years old, but you look 25." Either that's great, or
Heck
you're
yeah.
a
Or you
No
could say,
liar.
or you could say, I
You
read a
show
lot
them your
of Twilight.
driver's license.
Yeah,
You have
okay. This
proof.
is a fake. I don't know why you need a fake at 25, but
Oh, I like this part.
Okay, if that's
Look
your
how
problem,
many
why would you
spices
say
we
I'm
do.
25? They'd be like, okay, so
Look at how many spices we do.
because that's lying on
Kind of good.
federal
So
Crime
you're
rate's
saying
going
if
low
you
on
lie
Texas
to
voters
them,
there.
they'll
Yeah.
be
You're
mad because
spinning
you're
so
lying. If you
fast
tell
with
the
the
truth, they'll be
stuff.
mad because you're lying. That doesn't make any sense.
No, if you lie,
Oh.
you get in trouble with the government.
But if the government's going to call me out on it, then they'll say,
But
the government will tell me I'm
has
telling the
a-
truth if I'm
But
telling
the
the truth.
government
then.
has a guy who knows when you're lying.
But the
Because
thing
they
is,
apparently keep this guy in this little room and they
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
let him out.
the thing is, his arms are so long.
And he can't lie. So when he
Oh my
tells
God.
people that you're not aging because you're reading Twilight, they just shoot him in the head because they think he's broke.
You got a demon!
See, what you do is you get, you get some of the extra maple syrup because it's raining. He glue his giant long legs
And
to
then
the
you
floor.
get a giant
Can't do anything.
leg guy in here.
This is starting to become an
That's
adventure.
they call him the
game
giant
already.
that doesn't your life.
Oh,
Oh god, the realities are stacking up on one another. It's a total multiverse collapse.
Oh my gosh, it's another amalgam universe.
Okay, I have one. I have
Alright,
one.
Toast.
Okay, so you have all the powers of an RPG hero. What that means is you can save your game, you can use potions, which you know how to make, to heal yourself.
And your hair is always perfectly spiked.
Yes, exactly.
Just like
Everything about your favorite RPG hero, you can do all those things. You can level up, everything. But, here's the catch. When you take this, like when you take this agreement to become this RPG hero, doing that also releases an RPG villain that starts destroying the world, and everybody knows you taking this RPG hero thing released that villain on the world.
Oh,
What'd you do?
That'd
I
be
take
terrible.
That's pretty much.
Everybody
an
knows it's your
RPG
fault.
I would
plot.
take it.
I
I
take
would.
it.
Everybody knows it's your
You're a
fault. that they're
terrible
destroying-
person.
Everybody,
You're
everybody
telling
knows.
people
No,
kill.
I would defend
it's
that. I
out of
would
my
kill
hands.
the villain now.
He never dies before killing someone. He's gonna kill something.
That's
Wait,
right.
he
That's
kills
right.
He's a bad guy. Was he like, I just hurt
No,
people a
no,
lot.
no.
I never
You
kill
not-
them.
You get him
That's
before he
pretty much-
kills anybody.
No. Here's the thing.
That's
You
pretty
can't. The thing is, so you start the two other things. You start at level 1, so you can't kill this guy right off the bat. And he's too powerful for any army or any soldier in like a regular world.
So he's massacring, right off the bat.
Well, we don't know exactly what he's doing.
No,
but here's
he's
the
got to
thing.
build his plan. Like you got to.
He's an RPG
So
villain.
you start at level 1, so you can't do that. And also, you can if you level up, you can defeat him. But you can't undo anything he did in the meantime while you were leveling up.
So he is
So
doing
it's like
bad
Final
things.
Fantasy
He's killing
Yeah,
people.
This is
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much the plot to Secret
I guess
Mom.
not. It's whatever.
It would be selfish
Okay,
to
okay.
say
I'm
that.
sorry, I disappointed Rob with
I
this.
like this scenario.
No, I'm not gonna have you.
You're going to join his party.
It would be a super good deal to take. It's just the repercussions is too big.
Okay,
Shyamalan twist, by taking the deal, don't you become the RPG villain?
That's
Because
true.
you are knowing that by taking this deal, millions of people
you're
are going to die, but I don't care.
You don't
That's
know
pretty
if
villainous to
millions
me.
of people are
Yeah,
gonna
that's
die.
exactly what I'm thinking. That's selfish.
they're not me.
Rob,
though.
you are selfish.
I said I wouldn't.
You
Okay.
just massacred, okay?
I
Look,
said I
oh my
wouldn't.
gosh, we're destroying
The
freedom.
coolest
You
part,
can't change
though,
your mind. You can't, like, revert the save. You know, it's already happened.
Well, I didn't
But
press
Toast
start
said you can
game,
save
so
and load your game.
boom.
Yeah, but only for you. But
You're
like,
stuck with the input character.
Wait, that's a good point though, because
don't
he
know
said
the
you
name
can
myself.
reload the game, so you would always it's like a save state almost, so you could just jump back and
Yeah.
undo everything he's done every time until the perfect scenario where he never did
Yeah.
anything
You
bad.
beat the RNG that way. And
So okay, how about the? But does the rest of the
Alright,
world
it became
obey
a shiny
RPG
hero.
rules?
what's that?
Does the rest of the world obey RPG rules? And
No, it's
has-
only the.
like are there dragons.
Can
in
you
No, no,
it?
just
this
break
is-
into anybody's house and
this
take
is
their
the regular
stuff,
world.
and all they can do
Like
is
you
say
are
the
the
same
only
thing
one
over
with
and over.
you can do everything RPG that you want, but it's like it's not a magic world or an RPG
So
world.
how do I level up then?
You
Do I go to
you
the
kill
gym or
things.
something?
But you basically do have a save state.
Kill
right?
what things?
Yeah,
You
what
kill
things?
animals, I guess.
He's running out killing pets or
That's
something.
what you do in an RPG.
Well, is ice cream a pet? We have to know now.
Okay. So let me amend this then.
Ice
By
cream.
releasing the RPG villain, he also was able to make monsters, and you fighting those monsters, like that's how you level up.
Can I hug
People
him?
like breaking
I'm gonna go back and say.
Now you can level up other ways.
I'm really not seeing the
How
upside.
do we get? How do we
No,
get
there is
rid
a
of
side
that?
because you would have a save state.
Oh, you got it.
You keep rewinding, and you would eventually learn the most efficient way to do something. You
Okay,
would
but
eventually be able to
What's
take down
like,
the
what's
person.
the point? Like, I was like, okay, I want to
When
like
you
be
get out
able
of
to like go back in time and like stop myself from like failing that test or whatever. But no, too late.
There we
You are now an RPG hero. Your entire life.
No,
is
no, we're not
devoted.
talking about that.
No.
Your other life is gone.
Yeah, then what's the point?
Because
If I want to get
you
a
go
save
back
state,
in time
if I
to
want to be
the-
able
Hold on, I'm
to reload the
confused.
previous
I'm
save
confused
state
what his
of
point
my
is.
life. I
No,
wanna
not of your
correct-
life. It's of when you started becoming this hero.
Okay, well that's the thing though. If after I took the steal and then I failed a test, I can jump back in
No,
time.
Yeah.
retake
you
my-
don't have to
No,
take
that's
the test,
that's
you
what I
can-
would want to do in the deal.
Oh,
If
that's what you would do with it.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's so
why?
mundane.
What's wrong with this? I'm confused.
Hold
on.
No,
I'm confused. What is his point though?
Like the reason I would take that deal is to correct the errors I make in life. If
Yeah.
that,
Right.
if I take that deal and suddenly I'm the RPG
I-
hero and my destiny is to kill this guy, I don't want to do that.
No, why would? Because eventually you tell me you would eventually be done. You would eventually achieve whatever your goal is. Then you just have this massive ability
Yeah.
to backtrack whenever you
No,
need.
because after I kill a guy, I'm just gonna see credits and then I'm gonna die.
No, it's gonna be a sequel.
There's in-game.
Yeah, there's New Game Plus. You start all over again.
Yeah. There's a sequel where you try to find your maybe dead boyfriend. Or
Yeah,
girlfriend.
it's like okay, great. I
Only
killed the
it's
guy.
slightly less
Half the
fun
world
and
is
the
dead
story
and my
isn't as good as
university
the
is
first
burned.
one.
This is
And you have
Not
to
if
dress
you
like an
save
idiot.
state
This is
correctly,
taken off
you
in a
can
way.
back down.
Expansion.
And now you can finally pass the SAT.
But I start off at level
Or
1.
can it
I'm
be
not
great
going
on
to be
SAT?
doing anything. He's going to start killing people by the time I'm level 20.
He's making a good point.
Wait, what was the last one?
If you start at level 1, you're not going to be killing people just yet. You can.
But that's what I'm
Well,
saying. You
what
have
if-
forever to find out the most efficient way.
What if you want to be in Pokemon and they don't kill people in Pokemon, so all you have to do is like
But
get
there's
your
no,
Pokemon
there's
up
no
to
big
defeat Team
RPG
Rocket.
villain. I mean, there's.
All right, we're getting a little too
Villains?
specific now. What about this RPG? We're just saying in a general state.
So
I think it would be a good deal to take because of the saving point.
Well, you said you could have any power that your favorite RPG like
Yes.
hero has.
Yes.
So, is there a power that like resurrects people?
Oh, snap.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Well, yeah. I mean, there is
Like
that
a
part.
necromancer.
I don't think they're an RPG hero, but
Okay, so what if you could resurrect people, but it's like a necromancer?
Ooh, Zambies. Well, that's a new game, all right. Then you have to start your first-person shooter phase of your life.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Seriously, it just sounds like, do you want to play an RPG? Like, what it is.
Oh, here's the.
Here's a video
Oh,
game. Do
Oh,
you
it's
want to
like, do
play
you
it?
want to have superpowers?
he said abilities, RPG abilities.
Yeah.
It's basically you're a human, you have RPG abilities, but because now you have RPG abilities, there's a bad guy that would live in this RPG ability.
But I have to do something about that bad guy.
Yes, but once you dealt with the bad guy, you have free time,
Can I join him?
and you would actually never die if you had a save state, basically.
Well, it wouldn't be a save state.
Well, you would
Okay,
save.
I'm trying to. While we're discussing, I'm trying to think of the rules of the saving to make this more interesting.
To throw a wrench in the gears of this. Die.
Yeah, Toast, we're gonna need a proposal.
Yeah, I know.
Can you give us a pitch
This
Bible?
went in very fun ways. I like it. Alright, go for it.
I mean, although seriously though, this is the kind of crap they talk about in comic book stories. So,
And your point is.
This is the coolest conversation right
And
now.
we're doing a video game marathon, not a comedy.
Yeah,
That's
we're not the
different.
dorks here.
We're playing Sonic the Hedgehog for 3 days straight. We're not.
I want to go dump some books.
Nerds.
But I mean,
High school
the other
football rules.
version of that question would be like, you could be any superhero you want, but that also means that the villain, you created the villain that you would fight as
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
and you'd have to like train up your superpowers for a while before you could use them.
Well, let's
So
be
you
real.
could just instantly defeat the villain.
In every RPG, there's always a workaround. You just gotta find it. You gotta find the most
Oh, I
efficient
see.
way
So
to do
I
something.
take the RPG job, then I call up like SDA and be like, okay, so
Yeah. How do I
funny
speedrun
thing-
this?
Funny thing happened today.
So
Need some strats.
there's a couple that walk
Exactly.
along. They look down the alley and they see you like trying to shimmy under a dumpster. And they're like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "Oh, I can clip through the door and get to the top of that
All the
tower."
powers of an RPG.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't.
like
say-
it's okay. It's okay.
Let
Ron,
me
stop.
I gotta
do
go to the
a-
bathroom.
let me do a series specific question to this.
Just dial
Would
up
you
the Sexy
choose-
on the phone and
now-
ask her what to do.
Now, okay, now in this question, you can be a female Link or a male Link. Like, you don't have to be male in this, but would you become Link if it meant you also created Ganon?
Yes, because pigs are cute.
Well, okay. Never mind.
Well,
Do I still get to have
But
Princess
Ganon
Zelda?
exists because Link is constantly being reborn.
Yeah, exactly. So you would that you know
start that
that would happen
You
too.
would start the cycle.
This game is
It's like the
weird.
chicken before the
Start
egg,
the
the link
cycle.
before the Ganondorf.
So it's either be Link or
Wow,
be
we're
yourself.
running low on lives.
Snubble kind of looks like Pig Cannon.
Thanks, Brett.
This version of the question
Okay,
didn't go as,
Ross Wiggle.
this version of the question didn't go as far as the other one. I'm cool with it. I just like how the first one had brought on this like big philosophical discussion, and that one's like, my dog looks like Ganon.
Legend of Zelda fans, everyone.
Alright, so we got a donation like
Nice.
30 minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
We're way too wrapped up in our BS.
Hey guys,
Okay.
Nintendo Dragon in the chat. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to donate after this
No,
No, I'm
nice.
sure
He's got a good question too.
shift, but
Alright.
I knew I had to. So, would you rather have a dragon or be a dragon?
Have a
Be a
dragon or be a
dragon.
dragon?
Do I, am
Wait.
I always a dragon, or do I get to
Am I
turn
a
into a dragon?
Could you
I think
control?
I think
Can you control
That's up
your
to you.
dragon?
Jay decide.
Can you train your dragon?
Comment.
Yeah.
Is it a donation comment?
Yeah.
Would you
Nintendo-
rather be a dragon or have a dragon?
I would say
Hey
because
guys, Nintendo Dragon here.
dragons are known, like, in all the
What's up,
like,
Nintendo
myths
Dragon?
and
There.
stuff, dragons are known for being incredibly, like,
there we
wise
go.
and being able to, like,
Yeah.
control the weather and stuff.
So there's no way you could be a dragon.
Oh
no, I'm saying
man!
I want to change.
Shots fired.
All right, so
I would have a
Nintendo
better
Dragon.
comeback if I was a dragon.
I'm already.
Are you trying, like, constantly trying to kill you as a dragon? 'Cause I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
that-
are people afraid of you?
Do you have
Can I
wings
be,
as
like,
a dragon?
little dragon, like a tiny, like a
Whoa,
short
Oh, do we get to
whoa.
pick the dragon?
This
That
this
has to be-
is
careful, matey.
this
Are we, like,
is the
an
question.
Eastern dragon or Western
No.
dragon?
Do you have wings as the dragon?
Yeah,
So are you an Eastern dragon
a dragon
then?
without wings?
I'm just making sure.
A useless dragon?
Komodo dragon.
Can you
that's,
grant
yeah,
wishes
that's the monkey's
as
paw
a dragon?
catch. It's like,
Oh yeah.
that's the monkey's paw catch. You're a Komodo dragon.
You know what? No, I'll take it anyway. I hug myself.
I hug
You can't hug yourself.
Like you're
with
3 foot
stubby
arm
little
long.
legs.
I hug myself as a
I
dragon.
don't want any
3
other
foot long
dragon.
arms.
When I think about being a dragon, I hug myself.
Oh, you're a bearded dragon.
But like you could control the weather.
I think there are a
and
lot of
stuff,
bearded
so if
dragons
people
in this room
needed,
tonight
like,
from that
if,
last
like,
discussion.
there was a drought, you could say like, "Oh, I'm gonna send a rain cloud over there. I can help you." And they'd be like, "Thanks,
You wouldn't
dragon."
be
Yeah,
able
but
to
they
fully
get tired of
control the
sacrificing
dragon.
their maidens to you.
So,
No, that's not the same
Not
thing.
for
you
the-
can't
not
be
for
dragon,
us
you're not able
around
to
here.
control it fully.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we an Eastern or a Western?
Okay, well I got a question.
blow fire
Okay.
sideways.
All right, so you have the power to control the weather,
Oh,
but you
gee.
also
Oh,
have
whoa,
to bring one major
oh.
natural disaster a year.
I'll
Oh,
bring
like
like
that's like your you have
define
to do
natural
it.
disaster. Like, could we make a
I would
tsunami
do
in
that
Antarctica?
because you can target,
No, like
It has to
25 people have to die.
You gotta find a way. I think there's rings up
At least 25 people.
Let me try to.
decent tornado and like take out like ISIS.
Okay, I think there's more than 25 people in ISIS. But
Okay, well, fine, whatever. Point proven.
I think I've still got to continue, so it should be good. Well, we can start from the save.
Okay, that wasn't a great one.
I'm sorry.
You get fatigued, Toast?
No. I'm just
No,
we're trying to find some
sleepy.
eggs, and
No,
I'm
we're
trying
finding
to.
rings. We're finding,
Maybe I
we're
am
not finding-
fatigued.
Okay,
Oh,
go back.
Okay,
to the
no,
other one.
that's we just gotta make it happen.
Huh.
I thought there were.
I don't think I would want to be a dragon. I think the way people would try to kill you.
Yeah.
You could make them go away very easily.
Well, if you have your own dragon, you're like a god, though.
But you can't fully control it.
You can't?
That's what Nintendo Dragon said.
Oh, that's a terrible deal.
Yeah, it's not your slave.
It's like, hooray, I've got a dragon. Oh, hey, where are you going? Oh, this is a bad idea.
It's like a Pokemon
Oh, I
that's
didn't
too
think
high of a
this
level. It doesn't really
Oh,
listen.
he's burning things. Oh, great.
Now it's my fault because he's my dragon.
Yeah. Now I need to become an RPG hero.
It's like when your cousin traded you
Oh, they
that
keep
level
layering
100
on each other.
Charizard when you were
Oh
still
my
like in
God.
Computer City.
Okay.
You're just not gonna be able to control the
words or something.
No,
Charizard.
well, I'm gonna try.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
guess,
but I
but
want like a
it
little
seems really
dragon.
hard.
I don't want a big dragon. I want like a small dog size dragon. That'd be okay.
like a cat with wings, basically.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What if you were like you could be in the Pokemon universe,
Either way, I
but
guess.
your
You
best
can try
friend
and do it
had
the
to
other
be your
ways.
rival?
I thought there were ranks back here.
Sure.
You can.
I don't think
Yeah.
Like, you
I'm
couldn't
just
be
trying
friends
to, I'm just
anymore.
trying to check if there's anything.
What's the question?
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
like you had to be friends with your rival? I was like, okay.
No, you couldn't be friends with your rival. Like you were thrown
Your
into the
best friend
Pokemon
would be your
universe,
biggest enemy.
but your best friend,
Your
yeah,
biggest enemy.
would be your
Your
worst
best
enemy.
friend is
Like
like-
would be your
I don't
rival.
even like
Oh,
Pokemon.
I mean, like
Oh my god.
Gary and Ash
Okay.
didn't
Gotta be
hate
a
each
rival
other.
now?
They were just
Oh, they
rivals.
hate
best
each other.
Well, they
So
would
what-
hate each other in this situation.
Yeah, this
They
level
say,
messed me up first time I played it too.
subset.
There we go.
I would say like your best friend is now the antagonist of a Pokemon. That way, because like rival is just like, oh, you want to do
Yeah,
better. Like,
okay,
Antagonist, you
Yeah,
want
there's
to
been
like
friendly
be the
rivals
good
in Pokemon a lot. So
Yeah.
it's not a...
Gotcha.
one. My best friend has to be.
Your best friend is your
Had-
enemy, basically.
So
if
it'll
you
be
could live in the
a
world of
Pokemon game with no enemy. Boom, got him. Oh.
No, there isn't any.
What if
He's
you
your
could,
best friend.
What if you could
talking
choose to
about?
live in a What if you could choose to change the world into a Pokemon world, but it had to be Nuzlocke?
Oh, you had to
That's the
kill the
saddest-
Pokemon.
that's the saddest
No, I mean, it's like if they die, they die. Whoa, I
Would be
outrun
no
that, I
rival.
outrun that thing.
Okay.
I have no best.
Joey, congratulations.
I don't think I would do it.
I
You're
can
welcome,
hate
Brady.
pretty
I don't
easily. Chances are my friend's gonna be my worst enemy anyway, so really we're just kind of
Wow.
getting free monsters out of it.
The free monsters.
Yeah.
Hey.
Especially my dragon that I train. Am I
I
a
don't
dragon
know.
in this Pokemon world? Am I
Is-
like
Only
a
if it's
dragon?
raining syrup.
Is it like the,
You have
good-
really
like
long
the
arms.
good Pokemon rival where like there's like I've seen the error of my ways and I'm gonna become good, or the bad one wherein like X and Y the guy dies.
Spoilers.
It's been out for a year, whatever.
What's
Like,
been out for a year?
does my
Which one?
antagonist see the error of his ways?
No.
No, he dies.
Dies.
Wait, so it's
Well,
a
in
guy
a
who
way.
made me angry and he dies? Why do I care? He made me angry.
Wait, it's your former best friend.
Eh.
And it's like,
Anybody
oh,
who's friends with
former
the
best
internet?
call me my dragon.
If it was
Okay.
if it was current best friend,
But who's
I
gonna
would give
become
it
my best
good
friend in the
thought.
game? Because you know you always have a best friend.
Well,
in the
now
game.
we know that if we were in the
Monster,
Game of Thrones
dragon,
world,
or your Pikachu,
Anna would be
or whatever.
Daenerys.
But no, you have like a friendly human.
She would be the
companion.
the Khaleesi.
Not companion.
Not like the first game. You don't.
Oh,
Like in
The mother of dragons.
Okay.
Dragons.
I get
Oh,
it.
I know him.
Misty or your Brock or your, I don't know, whatever. I just want to be Team Rocket.
You're the Brock.
With your Brocks and your cassette
Yeah,
tapes and your.
underage
Oh, oops.
girlfriend.
You have a Meowth that talks.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a Meowth
That's
that-
why
I'd
I
love
want
to have
to
a
be
Meowth
Team
that
Rocket, because Henley could talk.
Britt could have joined
Hey,
Team Rocket
pet
when
me,
he was a
pet me,
kid.
hey, pet me, pet me.
I'm hungry.
I'm a
hungry.
cat, I'm a
Wake
cat.
up. I'm hungry. Wake up. Wake up. I'm hungry.
They do that.
Yeah.
I want to go out. I want to go outside. I want to go outside. Come back. I want to go back in.
Yeah, I want to go again. Inside.
So yeah. The
you
monkey's
have
pawn is.
Teeny Victor?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of other situations or other things.
What if you could?
be like, I will allow you to pet me.
Yeah, that's true.
What if you could bring joy and happiness to anyone you wanted? However, the way that you do that is all of your organs are completely visible through your skin, and that just makes them happy.
No.
That's
I
the
mean, that
only
makes
way to
people
make-
happy.
It's like,
I
here's
don't
a
care
thing.
about other people's happiness.
Wait, could you bring it back though? Like, are you always like inside out man?
You're always inside out, man.
Hold on,
You
you're
can
inside
bring
out.
eternal
I'm
joy to
confused.
anybody in
No,
the
your
world.
skin,
but
like your
everybody
organs
sees
are
all of your
visible through
organs,
your
and
skin.
that's
What was the positive thing?
Yeah, I mean,
There is no.
But you have to deal with
That's
seeing
how
all
you
of
can
your
make
organs
you
all
can
the
make
time.
anyone happy
that makes
whenever
other
you
people
want, but
happy.
the thing
Like,
that makes them happy
there's no
is your
stigma
organs.
behind it at that point.
I think don't jump on the platform.
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I
I
think
think people are
gross.
happy because they can see my organs.
But if you think it's gross, it's because you're the only like
It doesn't make you
superficial,
happy.
superficial person left in the world.
Thanks, jerk. Would you date a person whose lungs were visible on the outside of the body? What if they had a great
Their
personality?
superpower is that makes me happy.
I believed
Yeah.
in my classified. I asked for a non-smoker.
On this one, you gotta like make it drop
Yeah.
onto.
Yeah.
It's weird.
What? I don't understand.
It's tricky to work around.
Yeah, I don't see the negative in
In being inside out
that.
person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Adam Chase seems to be weirded out by it because he's incredibly shallow.
If
You're gonna meet the woman of your dreams, but she's gonna be like, inside out person. and
Not
you're gonna
just
be
that,
like,
but you're
no.
making everyone happy.
Yeah, exactly. People write
I already
songs
do
about
that,
But where does that
I'm
get-
not
where-
inside out.
Okay.
Where does that get me in life? What does other people
I made
being
you
happy give
smile.
me?
That's
Very
all that matters.
far.
Yeah.
Or is it like happiness to the point where like someone will be like, "Hey, I want you to have these free chicken nuggets," or is it just like, "I'm gonna"?
Is that the hype?
Is that the hype of your life?
Yeah.
We'll get you some chicken nuggets. You're hungry.
That's
Free.
Forget
Just
yourself.
for happiness.
It's like, where are these nuggets from though? Chick-fil-A. Oh man.
Well, people see.
Like McDonald's, like, no.
They deny the free
Make
nuggets.
people happy. I wouldn't want
That's all that matters when it comes down to
You would
it.
become like legendary because you'd be like, oh, that's the person that we sing songs of, the Inside Out man who makes the
Yeah.
world happy.
The person who makes them happy is one of those dudes who got free coupons for like.
I love you, man.
That's the only measure of happiness Nitrum knows. So you're just gonna have to.
It's chicken nuggets.
Free
Yeah,
chicken
they-
nuggets.
What do you have to hit it on the eyeballs or whatever?
No, you gotta like make you like changing the gravity, so you gotta make little spiky things when they're on the bottom, like hit it from the bottom when they go up.
Oh, I see.
So just wait there now. Wait. At the, no,
Does
so
it
you're
have
doing
any
it too
spikes
early,
down,
because
or
you're
does
doing
it
like
matter?
when they're not even here.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So you do it good when they're there. There's like a little bit of.
Why doesn't Sonic just punch Eggman, who's right there?
Because there's a weird elevator now.
Oh, so
Hey, how long have you been Sonic? Yeah, that's right.
Huh.
Don't judge him.
Makes a good point. I think.
What if you had super speed but could only run backwards?
Oh,
That would be
I would
awesome.
take that. That would be hilarious. I would be like, I'll save you.
Billie Jean is not my lover. She's the girl who's gonna be like, I'm the one. The kid is not my son.
Moonwalk at the speed of light. I would take it because that would be an awesome power to have.
Yeah, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Getting to marathons would be so amazing. Alright, so starts on Friday, ready, go.
Shimon!
So it'd basically be like Rob Scout playing Symphony of the Night, really.
They call it the skybox.
Just hear like the Doppler effect.
Yeah, you walk around like that.
What do you go?
Damn, easy actually.
What if you would be considered the most attractive person in the world, but if you're attractive because you're covered in eyes and they're just really long? Covered in them. Head to toe.
I mean,
Are they functional
it's
eyes?
again with
Yes.
the happiness thing, right?
But this is your own happiness. If like, if you're the most attractive person in the world, and people are like, no, because
See out of all the eyes.
Could you see out of all the eyes?
Yes, you can see out all the time.
oh god,
You'd be like mostly blindfolded all day.
oh god,
You
I
can
can't
close
imagine like an eye.
You imagine going outside on a windy day and be like,
Yeah, I mean, you would.
You can never cut onions ever again.
Yeah.
Just like,
and then the first time you have to go to the bathroom, you know.
No, you can close your eyes so you don't like for an indefinite amount of time. So you don't have to worry about.
Oh,
Like,
you can?
yeah.
Well, if you can close them.
we like that.
There we go.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Or
Or beautiful.
Don't worry, baby. Oh, beautiful.
Like, it was not that bad like 2 cuts ago. I don't
There's a little.
I love how he runs.
Feet still fail me now.
See, like Dr. Robotnik has legs three times the freaking size of his arm.
Hey, say what you will about Robotnik, he's got core strength.
Alright, don't.
He doesn't have
Because he's
legs
all
3
core.
times the length.
Okay, it looked like it
He's
the
chasing
first
us,
time a
just
little
keep
bit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Well, yes, also, like, think about it.
Okay.
You know, just
we don't.
avoid, like, just get out of the way whenever he's doing this stuff. And
I
not
don't
think
really
of
do
it.
it anymore, but most people really do.
Okay,
What
apparently, I need to reiterate.
What if you could
messed
revive
up. I knew
one
what to do, I just
person,
didn't do it.
like, in your life, but the downside is you die a year after you revive it?
You. Oh, what, you said you meet like the love of your life, you said?
No, you can revive one person, like bring them back from the dead.
Oh, but then you die as soon as you did it?
Yeah.
I think I could take that. Because I'm sure that there are people that could make the world an incredibly good place by coming back from the dead. I'm assuming there's at least one of them.
Because I start like not shooting at me at all, and then I hit him, and then like he puts the character up. And then
Yeah, don't forget to do your invincibility thing. No.
What?
Should have taken out his middle finger last.
Screw you, Sonic. This is what I think about you.
Whenever I get really worked up, and it's like 20 otherwise.
We got another hand.
Why are you breaking its finger?
He owes me money.
Yeah. Beat me to it.
Dude has like a pistol across the way.
It's the dome. It's the dome across.
Makes the train
Then he's gonna
work.
go. Pictures. Run for like 5
Stay
miles.
out of the way of this.
It's gonna follow me then.
Boss it.
Are they still
It's like
Well, maybe not.
it's the kick my mom.
Not doing that anymore.
I
And
think we ran out of questions, guys.
You
guys can send us some more.
Yeah.
oh, this part. Okay, so he's going to run it
It's too
forward.
much philosophical conversation.
That USB is good enough.
One night.
It's fine.
Oh, you did? Well, that's good.
Oh, we gotta do this crap again.
Yeah.
Alright,
Keep going forward. Keep going
so
forward.
we got a
yeah,
donation
so you-
from Pookie
So on the second part, you remember what to do? You gotta hit him under the nose, and then like a little beam thing will come out.
Yeah.
And so you gotta hit him
You
there.
hit that. Yeah, because he's got the master armor.
So yeah, that'll actually like work really easier if you do it.
Yeah.
Because then you don't die.
Okay, so if you could have an
Yeah, this
extra
one follows you
of
the
any
window.
body part, which would it be? Under these conditions, you spontaneously get the other body part right now. It hasn't been there since you were born,
Yeah,
and you can put it wherever you want on your body.
What?
Also-
I don't even understand the question.
Also, the body part can be any part, like
Are they
length,
asking like you
width,
want arms
strength,
out
whatever.
growing out of your face?
Yeah, so it's any body
Go
part, but like it's a new body part. Like you haven't been living with it your entire life. It can be anywhere, so you can have arm, foot.
Arm foot. You could have arm foot. Live the dream. of arm foot. Yeah, you're supposed to go forward.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. Ugh.
An extra
I
body
gotta
part.
redo this whole zone.
But
It's fine.
I mean, if you were like, oh man,
So it's basically
I
just
can only
if you
cut
want
2
an
cats
extra body.
at this one time. Boom, you have a third arm. You can cut 3 cats.
Why is it gotta be cat?
It's really hot in here. I'm like sweating like crazy.
I don't think I would want that.
But like, it can be any
I
length,
thought it was
size,
cooler earlier.
whatever.
I'll try it. Well, there's a lot of people here. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll
You have to. You wouldn't know how to control it because it was like.
I wish I would have brought my shorts. I just didn't think it would be a problem because I thought it would be cooler.
No,
Yeah, but
not happening.
No?
Be the upside. That's what I get. Like, do I get $1 billion to have I might consider it, but then I pick an extra
You have to.
I don't know, like if I had an extra arm and I learned how to use it, it wouldn't be that bad, you know? I can.
I think an extra finger would come in handy.
Where would you buy your shirt?
AC on, but it hasn't come on.
An extra finger, though.
I don't know,
When you think about
I have a
it.
friend who has an extra finger.
Yeah.
I turned down the thing if you
I think you can play the piano like no
I can
one
already
else
feel
could
it.
ever play the piano. Like.
You can play. You can kind of play.
I want to see if we can close the door.
But if he,
That might help.
if he taught himself how to play, he could be like the only person in the world.
I just don't
to
want
play
all the
piano
cold
like
air to
that.
leak out.
Are you thinking? Are you just pulling this from the Attica right now?
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That was dumb.
Like in the center of the chest.
Yeah, just something. I don't think like sick hot. It's just kind of.
Could you have another nose like hidden somewhere so you could like?
Not like that, but sure. Also.
Eyes in the back of your head. Literally. Oh yeah, on
I didn't dress in a tunnel area, but
I don't know.
I brought my
I would
shorts.
have to think about it. I wouldn't immediately say no.
An extra
to it.
ear. You
I was
could,
just so used to like Michigan and being like, oh, it'll at least, it'll be cold here. It won't be this cold here, but it'll at least be 50 degrees. And then 75. Just like, what the heck?
He plays like a guitar or a bass. I forgot.
It's almost as if there's a lot of warming going on in the clothes.
Use both of the fingers.
But you know, it was cold. It was snowing once, so there's global warming.
that's
so
cool.
it's stupid. There we go.
There would definitely be,
Such an onset.
I guess, plus side.
Oh, oops.
That's what it would be like for at least a couple years. That extra limb or
Whoa.
whatever.
Oh, well, I'll take it.
You wouldn't know how to control it.
Yeah.
I really like that. I like the discussion of RPG. But
We're good.
of course, I know. I like that now. I'm in mid school. It's all cool. I just gotta get out of here before things happen. Yeah.
Happening.
I'm the best.
Round.
No, leave me now.
Is it Best Around is sung by Joe Cocker?
What if you never got like fat or anything like that, but you could only eat like one food and drink one beverage?
Could we choose?
Dr. Pepper, done.
You're asking that to Mr. Chicken Nuggets over
Actually,
Like
Rob,
Dr.
free chicken
Pepper.
nuggets?
No,
Rob, I
you
think
don't.
Rob, I think what you're describing is a diet. I think that's actually real life.
No, one item.
One item of
Like,
food.
I
No,
If it's water and salad, then that you can live that right now.
No, okay. Dr. Pepper and lasagna. I'm set for life.
That's disgusting.
You say that now.
You eat lasagna
disgusting.
for every
Now.
single meal.
That would change.
Absolutely.
No way! Lasagna for every single meal.
Yeah.
What would you pick, Rob?
That was ridiculous.
What would you pick then, Rob?
I'm sorry. You don't want to eat the godsend of Italian food?
No, not for every meal.
Well, that's the question you
That's chicken
asked.
parmesan.
I know, but I mean, I wouldn't choose lasagna.
What would you choose?
Well, then what would you pick, Rob?
I would probably choose coffee and donuts.
Really?
Really?
I mean, I like coffee and donuts.
I
But,
mean, your digestive system is going to take a beating.
No, it doesn't.
you know, if you like coffee,
You're
you like
talking
coffee
about-
and
We
donuts.
lived together
but
for 6
lasagna.
months.
I just have
And in that
donuts
time
and then
period,
ground up
I've never
donuts,
seen
so
you
they-
eat donuts one
Look
time.
Exactly. I haven't eaten
Donuts
donuts
and
in a while,
donuts
so
and
I would
donuts
get
and
used to it.
Want chicken or catfish?
Okay, well, could you? I guess you
Or
could cook the chicken any way you want.
turkey.
So yeah, I'll take chicken
Yeah, there
and
we are.
I would
beer.
probably do like.
Chicken and beer.
Chicken and beer.
Wait, no. Chicken
You're saying your
and
digestive
pizza.
system would take a
No,
beating,
no,
but you're
no.
already eating lasagna.
Beer and pizza.
I mean, lasagna you can prepare different
So you
ways.
can
You
eat
have
different kinds of
cheeseless
pizza.
lasagna.
Yeah.
meatless lasagna. You could have
the same kind of
different
You
types
gotta
of
pick
lasagna.
one kind of pizza.
Oh, one
Yeah,
kind of
one,
pizza.
it's one kind.
well, so you only have to
You
pick. You
better
can only pick
something that has
one.
meat on it.
You can only pick one kind of chicken too.
Yes.
The
You can't have, like, grilled
implication
chicken, it has to be
here
fried or
is that
something.
each of your meals is identical to the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I know
Okay,
people
but
who
do you
live
really
like
want
that
to-
anyway.
Yeah, I know, right?
You drink
can't-
beer as the only
It's not
Actually,
like-
you just go.
You would be miserable.
It's not like you
Every
can
morning
say.
of your
That
life.
didn't work for me then.
It's not like you can say, okay, the food item I choose is sandwiches. You know.
The food item I choose is cooked things.
Organic matter.
Doesn't matter. Meat of some kind.
Let's see. What could I eat for the rest of my life without getting tired of it?
Oh,
That's the thing, though. I don't think there is anything that, you can, that
Yeah,
everybody can
I don't know.
See,
realistically.
Ruja would have pasta. She somewhat
Yeah, Ruju
agrees.
eats nothing but like one Cheerio a week. So
Pasta,
for her,
but
it
it's the
doesn't
same
really
kind of pasta for the rest of your life.
Yeah, penny,
So?
I guess, or something.
What do you? Okay.
I lost the ring and I couldn't get
I
out.
know.
Like
Oh,
mac and
oh,
cheese
shoot
for the
that
rest
thing,
of your
right.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was only.
See, I wouldn't choose
I was
that
just
kind
like-
of thing. I would choose lasagna because it's the best pasta.
You're a crazy person.
What do you mean I'm a crazy person? What do you mean?
Lasagna is not that good.
I would go crazy.
Like, you said it was
I
like,
really hope people are tuning in and seeing that out.
I get
of
lasagna
context.
like once a year.
day.
I'm sorry.
Type of food.
I think Luke is
I
gonna
don't even
kill
know
me.
you anymore.
One bite.
My mom made me a
Yes.
birthday lasagna instead of a birthday cake. That's how much I love lasagna.
Oh, is it frosted? It was a Paula Deen style frosted lasagna.
Hey, y'all. It's my frosted
This
lasagna.
is my
Know you're
frosted
gonna
butter
love
lasagna.
Frosted lasagna? Are we Paula
Okay,
Deen
so you
now?
go-
That's
some
exactly what I said.
We're gonna need 2 tubs of butter.
Yeah.
And one
And 2
lasagna
bits
to
of
dunk in the
lard.
butter.
Okay, we're gonna need butter. Now hold on while I figure out what else we're gonna need.
Just
I know
butter.
we're gonna need butter.
If you live on a dairy
Oh.
farm.
I know we're gonna need butter.
Acquire a neighboring dairy farm.
Sorry,
I don't know what we making, but we gotta need butter.
I eat a lot of pizza. I don't know.
Don't like lasagna.
I want to see if
That's-
it's in the middle.
I like it okay, but
I like lasagna.
I've never like had a lasagna that's like that is amazing.
Really? Because every
I'm so glad
lasagna
I
I have.
received that.
Every lasagna?
Yeah, not every
Yeah,
lasagna.
okay.
And edited it.
I don't know.
If, okay, so there's a restaurant up near Cleveland that, love it.
Serves nothing.
Best lasagna I've ever had. Better than my mom's. Sorry, Mom, I love you.
Whoa.
Whoa! No donations from Mama Nitro now.
Oh, she knows I love this place. Like,
Makes you want to slap your mom.
Makes you want your mom to be
if I could
eat
eat
chicken piccata for every meal for like a year.
Oh.
I think after a year I would be done.
chicken piccata's good.
I think people don't stop and realize just how quickly they would get tired of eating this.
I think I could eat chicken.
Well, see, when I was younger, I would
That's
go
it.
through like month-long periods.
Yeah,
where
like
I
it's
would
like
Whoa.
kids.
I love
yeah,
chicken skin.
Salisbury
Can you have
steak
nothing but
for,
chicken
like,
skin?
5
Yeah, can I just eat
times.
What are you,
chicken
Cartman
skin?
from that one episode?
I
Going to fried chicken, eat
I
all
like,
the chicken.
I like the idea that like you have the
Then I got
option of
food
fried
poisoning
chicken,
once
so you could. So in the future, would you ever want the meat more than chicken in this venture? You could have it, but you're just like, no, just the skin. I want
Just
to
the
limit
chicken
myself
skin.
just to get the skin.
I love chicken skin.
You know, you can get the skin
It does,
and the
it's
meat.
disgusting.
skin's good.
Chicken skin's good, but I never eat like a bag of it.
Yeah.
Then you haven't lived.
I just peel it off the chicken that we already have.
What's up, chicken skin?
Give me some chicken skin.
I think they had fried chicken skin at or deep fried chicken skin at the fair. I didn't get any of them.
It was wrapped around fried chicken.
Yeah, it was
No, it was just fried chicken
So
skin.
chicken skin that they fried like extra?
I guess.
They probably, I guess, used the other chicken.
Ring.
No, we have one.
Let freedom ring. Oh, this is the
What?
section.
We have what?
Extra careful. You're scrolling off the screen before, so no. You're doing good. You're doing good. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. There you go.
Maybe are you leaving?
Okay?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm tired.
I might.
I'm starting to feel some
I'm probably about to
exhaustion.
go
I'm so tired.
here after a little bit. If you want to go with me, like
Let's see,
whoever
requires sleep.
commonly will you.
I don't know. Take
But it's whatever.
I still got
I still haven't eaten
Eat all the mayonnaise.
Oh yeah. We
It's
can
the
stop
raining
somewhere.
mayonnaise.
You eat food,
It's
babe?
actually already. I think we're gonna stop somewhere.
Food Babe is my favorite restaurant.
Fine.
Unless you want to take
I'll
it.
just get in
babe.
a car crash on the way home.
What?
Then
Why?
I'm definitely not going home with you.
That's an insane ultimatum.
I don't like this option. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Taking a toll on Mayday's brain. She thinks everything in life needs an insane ultimatum.
It's gonna start raining
Let's
maple
see,
syrup,
go home
and a
with
giant arm guy is gonna jump out of nowhere.
Giant arm guy is my hero.
Yeah.
Go home with Rob and get food, or go home with Ashley and get into a car crash. Let's see here.
If I go home with me, I'm gonna kill myself.
Whoa!
Whoa!
She's gonna be so famished. She's actually gonna run
I'm
the
just
car
gonna fall
off the road.
asleep in the car.
You better
Cops
go
will
home
get there
with
and they'll
her.
be like, why is there a skeleton behind the wheel?
She wrote something out in blood.
Why are her arms 3 times the normal length?
Just
She couldn't
instantly
drive because her legs were
necromancy.
too damn long.
How can I drive with these lobster claws?
How can I drive
How-
with these
There's got to be a
lobster
way
hands?
like you could tie them. Are they like bones though?
Yeah, you
I
got
would guess
bones
so,
in your
yeah.
arms. Yeah.
We'll see, in One Piece.
Shut up, Toast! I
You
don't
really
know if you
like
guys
my
have
One
noticed that Toast has been recently watching a lot of One Piece.
Yeah.
Everybody liked One Piece. It's good.
I want to listen to your One Piece discussion. I
I
just
know,
watch the show
I'm-
first.
One Piece is bad though.
Get out.
I've never really watched it. To be honest.
You're gonna get people
Who's the
writing
next
in now,
commentator?
being like, "I saw that guy insult One Piece. He said he
Who
never watched
commentates
it."
next?
Is this the ship we didn't have anybody scheduled for next?
We'll just commentate next. Who even cares?
Who even cares?
While we're playing, we're just commentating and
I'll
playing.
go ask Britain
You're
then.
like 12. Calm down.
You're like 12. Calm down.
Shut up, nerd.
Oh boy.
You could just
Oh,
let
there
Squint take over, right?
What?
Or that Army Ingenuity, you can take over the
He's volunteering me for stuff.
me.
I want to sleep.
Eh. Your
You've done
feelings.
enough of that already.
Feelings mean.
You can sleep when you're dead.
It's true.
I can also sleep before then.
Sup, guys?
I don't believe
I don't see it. No, not happening.
Check
Donations.
donations.
I like how this game is just like. All right, we're gonna.
Alright, Pokemon's again.
Okay.
I'm playing video games.
Would you rather have to blend up and drink everything you eat, or solidify and eat everything you drink?
Solidify and eat
I would
everything you
have-
drink.
yeah, drink
Ice
sickles.
forever.
Yeah, I drink juice, so it'd be just popsicles all the time.
Yeah, right?
Why not?
Hello, puppy.
Plus smoothies are gross.
Just like a giant ball of Dr. Pepper. Gosh.
Yeah.
Hello, puppy.
I mean, when
A cube.
when you get the Dr. Pepper or your pop,
I mean, it doesn't even have to be ice. It just has to be solid.
This thing again.
to the point to where it's almost like a slushy is the best thing ever. So
You're a puppy. You eat like a puppy.
Oh, he
You look
loves
like a
that.
puppy. So you're a puppy.
Oh, look at him. Look at this.
What's his name?
I mean, either time. No, I would say, yeah, definitely eat your drinks. Just because, like,
He like turned it like
I don't know.
very gently, like nose jerking.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink steak. I want to eat steak.
It's so tiny. Yeah. It's cute. It's as big as me.
No.
Baby. Look at his nose. I get it.
stuff TSG is made of. These late night debates.
Not bad. Oh.
The delay on that is the real
Yeah,
killer,
it's
isn't
really
it?
annoying. I wish it was an instant thing. It would be. This
Yeah,
would
it'd be very much easier.
the biggest danger you get from this boss fight is just taking up the rest of your stage time.
Yeah,
How much time do you get?
you get 10 minutes and then you just die.
Sonic rules. It's like Sonic rules.
It's like, get out of here, spiky things. Oh, there. Okay.
What if you could just make the Duck Dynasty never be a thing?
What if? I would totally do
What's
that.
what's the
What's the
downside?
downside?
Is there a downside?
You just, they don't exist.
In return,
Yeah, done.
your nose bleeds constantly.
I'd take it. I'd still take it. I'd be a hero.
Yes, you'd be going to the ticker tape parade holding up a.
Yeah.
You lose a hand.
They'll make me a. Oh.
Lose
I was
a
gonna
hand.
say, if it was a nose bleeding costume, they'll make me a fountain.
Do I get to kiss the hand?
Oh no, it's Return of the
Well,
Blood.
like my limb or like a hand of poker? I
A
can lose
limb.
a hand of poker.
We need to play poker.
Can I choose
Yeah,
which hand?
technically, when you fold, you lost that hand, so
I could live with
you don't
that.
even have to lose that much money.
You wanna watch TSG Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes.
I'm a
There
hand.
we go.
I'm a hand model. That's how I make my living.
Yes, all of you can be.
Can be hands.
You have to do it.
Oh, you don't even get a fresh timer for this.
Ah,
You have to do this in 3 minutes.
No, well, if we die, then they'll
that's
reset
true. I
here.
didn't even notice
If you die, what?
I think if we die, then we just start here again with this boss fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot the finger guy.
Nope.
Oh, you can
It's
take out
two now
two?
because of the
Yeah.
shield? Or because of where you stood?
And I think if you get right in the middle of them, you should take out two at once. But it's usually pretty hard.
Yeah, take that, middle fingers.
Nice.
Good job.
Yeah,
Pro run
teamwork.
strat right there. Oh, hey, Baltus is in the chat. What's up, Baltus?
Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. I would totally be loving on you if I weren't playing a video game. You look pretty cute out of my peripheral vision.
Did we ever find out how much that Three
Okay.
Musketeers?
$4.
So you gotta hit the part like where the fire comes out.
Yeah,
and then
Dog
hit it in
Tears.
the
Three
part.
Doggeteers, yeah.
Oh, good guy.
Gotta
He's so
go for
cute,
it.
though.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him in the nose. I'll get him.
Pretty good hit. Yeah, you gotta just
Yeah.
keep hitting it. You can actually, that was fun. But if you keep hitting it, it'll keep
Okay.
chaining me.
Hang on. My guy does. So.
It's cool.
Tails died.
Let me try and get it so you can land. There we go. But if you keep hitting it, like if you can keep.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Bonk.
Brown.
You can get it about several times. Like,
Yeah.
I thought once as a kid I did 4 times, but not.
Yeah, I did it several times just playing as me. There we go.
Snap.
Wherever.
No,
Oh,
Yay!
I think we did it. Is this the last one?
No, if we. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it unlocks the supersonic.
No, I don't think it. But I mean, this is the last one for
They
us.
love you.
They did it.
The Chaos Emerald.
No,
That's the Master Emerald.
The master at Chaos
I
Emerald.
think we still got to destroy him.
But I'll get him. Maybe.
No, no, no,
The
no.
screen follows you.
I know.
Yes!
Oh, wow, nice.
You did it!
Yay!
Yay!
Nothing bad can happen now.
We got the ending.
Where's Knuckles?
You got a ending.
He's dead.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah, none of the other Sonic games
Where
have.
did Tails get his plane from?
He from Sonic 2, man.
No, but I mean, like, he was up there and...
Yeah, he took. Oh, well, yeah, he stored it somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah.
Biplanes can go into space now.
In between his plane.
He just called it. He's got a watch that he presses a button.
Come on, plane.
Come on,
The
plane.
game feed is really behind the commentary. You guys said we did it like 3 hits before about like that.
Oh. Yeah, whoops.
Guess where I was thinking of
Yeah, that happens. Yay, they did it.
Yay!
Good
Yeah,
job.
if we had practiced the bonus stages more, there would have been
Oh,
a thing after
jeez.
this. But those bonus stages are almost impossible. I did it as a kid. Never again.
that. Yay, we won! Yay!
Yay!
Oh, thank you.
Sonic.
Okay. What if you got
Oh,
paid
now it's
$1 billion a year to play
no,
video
it's
games,
Xenos.
It's Xenos.
but you could
It's
only
Leah.
play Sonic
You
video
couldn't
games?
reverse that one part.
Nope.
I just flip the
$1
square and
billion
be done with
a
it.
You
year.
got played $1 billion a year to play video games, but you could only play Sonic video
Are we
games.
talking like we have to play?
So I would
I
just
would
be
play
like a
Sonic-
speedrunner.
So you'd be a
Yeah.
Sonic QA tester, way overpaid.
I would play Sonic games
Like
for
you
1 year
couldn't
and then
even play
retire.
other
Hey.
video games like
Are
in your
we-
free time.
Are we working like a 40-hour work week where we have to
I
play
can do it.
Sonic 8 hours Monday through Friday, or
Yeah,
like
and you couldn't even play other video
Problem
games
is,
in your
problem
free
is when I
time.
think about it, if I had that much
This is
money,
a
I
no-brainer.
would
Not even in your
how
free
many
time.
video games
Just a
I could
no-brainer.
Yeah.
You play Sonic
I
games
could
1
do
year.
it.
Yeah.
then retire.
1 year retire.
You got
Produce $1 billion.
Okay,
that's
fine. I'm
good.
not earning $1 billion a year anymore.
He'll do it for a year and then
That's
retire.
the-
so
in the
that's what I'm
chat.
saying.
Well, what if with all your
Yeah,
with
because
all
they
of your
could-
money
they
you
say-
convinced
they did it.
every
It's
game
like
company to
5
put a
seconds later,
cameo
huh?
of Sonic in there, so that every game became a Sonic game technically?
Yes, you could do that.
Here's $1 million. Just put a
I used
poster in
Kyromac
there.
rules to beat it.
Yeah.
Technically,
Technically, the one word.
is Smash Brothers considered a Sonic video game? That's an
I guess
interesting
he's a
question.
playable character, so yeah. I would
It'd only be
consider
what was it?
Can I play
Brawl
Child
and,
Garden for
the
the rest
new
of
one.
my
Yeah,
life?
Smash 4.
What do we
Because
call it?
that
I guess
could
we
be
call it
awesome.
Smash. Is it just Smash Wii U? Wii U?
Smash for Wii U and Smash for
3DS.
3DS.
And Brawl.
He was wanting to know what the new ones were like.
Oh.
What are they called collectively? I don't think it was a collective name for them though. It
Just
was